And we are live. That's right, folks. We are live on a Halloween night. We are ready to go and we are ready to get into 3 hours. We'll be here for 3+ hours tonight. I won't be doing this alone. That's a little too spooky. But Raw is kicking off. We are the Wrestling for Life Network. Tune in, get your treats, get your tricks, get everything you need. We got lots of wrestling to talk about. Lots of things to go over. Brock's here. Roman's here. Will Bray be here? What else will we get? Let's talk about it and let's go. Let me in, folks. We are here. Happy Halloween to everybody out there. I got the graphic for Bianca Belair starting the show off, but starting your show off tonight is the one, the only Mr. Every Night, Mr. KJ White, back at it again, doing another live stream here with you folks, whether it's Halloween or Christmas or everything else in between. We do not stop. We keep bringing you more wrestling coverage. A lot going on, a lot to talk about. And again, we have some other hosts heading our way. I think one's having a bit of, one second, I think one's having a little technical difficulty. But folks, I hope everyone out there is having a happy Monday, having a happy Halloween. I hope everyone's feeling good and you're staying safe. And whatever you got to do to put a smile on your face, let's make sure you are doing it. All right. Miss Ashley. All right, folks. But while that's kicking off, now we're getting a little graphic for Crown Jewel. Now let's talk about Crown Jewel as we get into this show here tonight. And I will get to the chat and say hello to everybody in 2 seconds. But with this matchup, we're getting Belair, we're getting Bayley, we're getting a last woman standing match. Showing us some social media pictures of young WWE fans dressed up. Here comes Nikki with a new entrance. Folks, the new Nikki Cross. Oh, could Kevin Patrick not play an announcer for, Halloween? Could he not just pretend to be a good commentator? Could he do something? This guy has no jam. So we got kind of crazy Nikki. All right. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now let's get to this chat real quick before things kick off here. But once again, happy Halloween to everybody out there. I hope you're doing well. Dro, I hope you're having a good night. What did I skip? I missed one. The tribal chief is going to wear a costume. I don't know. Are we going to get any costumes? I mean, rumors are you see the faces on the screen here tonight that we are going to get some, spooky throwbacks this evening. The tribal chief is going to wear a costume. Wait and see. Looking forward to the tribal chief Roman Reigns on Monday Night Raw and Brock Lesnar on Monday night as well. Riddle versus Otis in a trick-or-treat street fight. That is very true, Damian. Everything you said is accurate, and it is the go-home show for Crown Jewel. So let's hope it's a good night of wrestling. Hopefully we have a little bit of fun. Kind of end this Halloween with a smile, folks. Happy Halloween, Dale. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Edward, happy Halloween. Thomas, how you doing, buddy? Nikki Cross just smacking herself in the face. Off the rope, Belair up and over. Hope you're doing well, Thomas. I'm feeling a lot better. I mixed up Edward and better, all in the same shot there. Edward, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're on the mend. Keep going, buddy. Lots of rest. Do what you got to do. But thank you for being here tonight, and I'm happy to hear that. Happy Halloween, Thomas. King Jordan, good to see you. Happy Halloween. Got no work tomorrow. Get to catch Raw live. I like it, Thomas. Nothing like a good old Tuesday off. Boom, boom, boom. Let me in. Happy Halloween. Victor, good to see you, buddy. Trick or treat, everybody. Ronnie, it's going to be a bit of both here on the stream tonight. Boom, boom. Oh, big drop kick from Belair. Back to her feet. Now she's got Nikki in the corner, but eats a couple boots. The crazy lady. That's what we wanted, though. We wanted we wanted crazy Nikki. We wanted that energy. We wanted anything but almost a superhero, which was a shit gimmick right out of the gate from the minute start. And I get it. She wasn't being used, and she went and found something very PG friendly to pitch to the bosses, and they ate it up. Of course, it was campy, it was silly, didn't make sense. Vince and Bruce loved it. So here we go. But to get her back in this mode where she's a badass, that she can wrestle, she's not losing all the time, hopefully, even though she might lose this one. I'm happy to see it. I'm happy Nikki Cross is back. Remember, she was like the star witness in NXT when, was it Malachi got mashed up? Anyway. Never fear, Larry's here. There we go. Welcome back, Larry. John, happy Halloween to you as well. Larry, happy boo to everyone. All right, all right. We're gone to our first commercial break. I will remind everybody, and actually, while we're going here live, I'm going to multitask because I'm trying to help my friend here. Okay, 1 second. There we go. 415-468. 415. 41546. There we go. Boom. All right, folks. There we go. Doing a little assistance. So thank you for bearing with me. We are in the first commercial. We are the Wrestling for Life Network. We will be back tomorrow in NXT, and we're going to run through the whole week. Dynamite is a crazy card right now. Are the Bucks back? Is Kenny back? Is Callis back? Are they all back? What's going to happen? They're going to have a big FU CM Punk party. What is going to happen? Dynamite's going to be very interesting. And of course, we got Moxley and Moriarty. We got Jericho versus a mystery. We'll see. We'll see. Thursday, we'll be back with the podcast. Another special interview will be coming your way on Thursday. Friday, we got the doubleheader. Saturday, we are on at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday for Crown Jewel. So it's breakfast and wrestling. That's how we're going to do this. Get up, do what you got to do to feel good, and we're strapping in early, and we're going all day long. So stay tuned, and you never know. There might be some other things that catch our eye that particular weekend, but we will see, folks. But yes, if you haven't liked, subscribed, or joined the family yet, please do so. Raleigh Sport, happy Halloween, buddy. All right. Hopefully, Ashley will be here momentarily. She seems to be having some issues. How are you? Happy Halloween, Zurin. Good to see you. In year 1993, WWF Monday Night Raw, a ring girl was carrying a sign with the words "Really Awesome Wrestling." Is it truly the meaning of Raw? I don't know, actually. That's a hell of a question. Really awesome wrestling. Maybe maybe a coincidence, but yeah, I mean, realistically, I don't know. Anyone else? Fact checkers. Who knows the riddle to this one? That's a good question, Zern. But with that being said, speaking of changing things up and really awesome wrestling, I told you I wouldn't be alone on this Halloween. I couldn't handle a Halloween all by myself. So, without further ado,
Me.
hey, you figured
Hi.
it out.
I figured it out. I figured it out.
Welcome. How are you, Miss Ashley
Thank
Rose?
you. I'm good. I'm trying to be all Halloweeny. I have a Halloween shirt. I have ears, and I have my Michael Myers cup.
That's look on point. On point. Look, this is my.
Oh, you have the mask.
That's my costume for the year. Here we go.
Did you go out like that?
Yeah, just taped it to my forehead.
Oh, and then I got some candy too. They threw candy at me.
Right? They threw candy at you. I'm guessing the children?
Yes. My son didn't go, but my daughter went.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he's kind of hopping along as it is, right?
Yeah, his job was to stand outside and give out candy.
Oh, all right. Well, happy Halloween.
Thank you. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Right. And right now we have Belair and Nikki Cross in the ring. And if you guys haven't made a prediction yet, get your prediction in between Nikki and Belair heading into Crown Jewel. I kind of think that Belair isn't going to lose this one.
No, I don't think so. And she's wearing orange. She's wearing Halloween colors tonight.
Right, she is.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, KJ. You're dressed as Mike Knox. Is that the corpse referee? Is that the corpse referee?
Oh yes, I read that about Carmella. It was very sad.
What about Carmella?
She had a miscarriage over the weekend.
Oh shoot!
And apparently she had one back in September too, but she had like an ectopic pregnancy, and they had to do an emergency over the weekend.
Yep. Yeah. No, that's never easy. Actually, I personally don't have experience, but it did happen in my life, and yeah, no, it's hard to deal with, and thoughts and prayers out to both of them. So, no, that's extremely sad. Thank you, Victor, for the prayers. What's up, Hassan? Thought you were solo. Is Ashley on good stuff? She's really fun. Here you go.
Here, I came. I just don't know how to work computers.
Right? I'm like, use this. You're like, no, I'm going to do it my way. And I'm like,
do it my way. I don't know how to do things. That's why I have children.
I think in an attempt to join the stream tonight, you signed up for your own.
Help.
That's funny. Does anyone think Ashley could have dressed up as Francine, the Queen of Extreme from Halloween?
Oh, thank you. Maybe next time I'll dress up. I didn't really have anything. I even wore a giant skull on my shirt to work today. That was it. I can change if you want. I have a spider dress.
Oh, wait, wait. Oh, wait. Damage control.
Well, Nikki wants to beat everyone up.
Oh, but Nikki flattens Bailey. A three-way last women's standing match? Is that a thing?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Is that a thing? I'll get into this in the commercial break, Damien. I'll touch on that real quick. And I will admit, I probably have to do a little research before I give my opinion, but I have one.
Oh, Bianca won.
There you go, JV. I appreciate it. Mike Knox flashback 2009. Wow. Thanks.
Oh, there's Bailey. Someone told me I should have went as Bailey for Halloween.
See, yeah, good shout. Now here's the problem, Ashley. Bailey had a title shot in a ladder match. Her and her friend
Oscar. It's Oscar and Alexa.
Oscar. Did you call her Oscar?
Oscar and Alexa.
Oscar.
Oscar the Grouch.
Ashley getting some love. That's right, folks. You're not stuck with this all night. You get a little bit of pretty with this. Oh,
thanks. Alexa, wouldn't it be a Halloween without her?
Well, I would prefer if she was,
Oh my God. I can't say the A word. My mind just went off.
Right. Belair wins. You were right. But yeah, that's the problem is Belair keeps winning. Even tonight, they cheated. Belair
Mm-hmm.
still won. So, I mean, is there any hope for Bayley at Crown Jewel? Oh! Lands it. Alexa Bliss reminding people she can do some stuff. But I feel like we've seen this for a while now without.
Yeah, there's
How do you
three.
feel about it?
These three together: Alexa, Asuka, and Belair. I mean Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like they just came together. They didn't really have. They don't have really good like flow going between those three. I don't know. They just always have each other's back. I feel like though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's get all the people on Raw women, like all the Raw women people in a group. Okay, that's it. Because I don't see Alexa. I don't see her a single wrestler anymore, and she was a good champion when she had the belt.
Yeah, she was, but she's been lost since she came back. Like she did those vignettes, which were awful, and then she never really found her stride again.
Nope.
Oh, we're getting a replay of Brock Lesnar and Bobby.
From 2 weeks ago, it says.
HOG World Heavyweight Champion. Yes, he is. We were watching live, Victor. Go check out our live stream of that show. It was awesome.
I started up before I went to the pumpkin show.
Oh, yeah?
I put it on the car on the way to the pumpkin. We went to the pumpkin thing.
I like it. I'm trying to see. Sorry. Anyway, I'm distracted by Twitter.
Are you distracted by a tweet?
Well, I was going to pull up one of the questions. I kind of want to look at it before I say anything. Alexa Bliss, Hot Topic poster child.
Yes. Ding. But I also feel like that's Judgment Day. I said that they look like they all shop at Hot Topic.
And Nick says it's the Hot Topic Raiders.
Yeah.
So everyone has their version of the Hot Topic specialty.
A lot of people think his Uncle Howdy is a Bo.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the thing about the eyes, and they're similar to Alistair's. Maybe, yes, I agree. But I still believe that Alistair is somewhere else, and he's tied to somewhere else. And he recently put out some interesting social media making people speculate that he might be coming back sooner than later. Is the Uncle Howdy? Highly unlikely. Because even if it's just the way the contracts are and the way his role is right now, I can't see it being a thing. I really do think it's Bo Dallas. I've been saying for a long time that Bo was somehow tied to this.
I think
that's what I want.
Me too. I agree. I think it's Bo. I said that on Friday. I was screaming. I was like, "It's Bo! It's Bo!" I'm sure you couldn't hear me, but that's what I was yelling.
Right. KJ, I found this. What are we going to call this Raw show? The Raw name stuck, and it was eventually decided that the show should be called Monday Night Raw. Yeah, that's what I always kind of thought, Larry. Thank you. But yeah, I had never heard the acronym of, really awesome wrestling. So I really do believe it was because they were trying to go Raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Just kidding. Break out in song. Triple H usually builds heels strong for pay-per-views. Yeah, not bad. I see what you're saying. But in this case, I mean, the babyface looks really, really strong, right?
And which one?
As far as like Belair keeps winning.
Yeah,
Belair looks unstoppable.
She does. I don't think she's going to lose or drop the belt anytime soon. Yeah,
and I mean, Damage Control, being that it was a big return, haven't been that impactful.
But I don't think they were, but I don't know. I just don't feel like she's going to drop the belt anytime soon. I don't even know who she would drop the belt to.
I don't know. Charlotte?
Becky come back and she wants the belt again because she feels naked or she goes crazy without it.
Oh, maybe, right? John thinks the Damage Control will break up when Tegan Nox comes back. Are you making the assumption, John, that somehow she gets Kai away from that group?
I don't know. Damage Control, I feel like they're pretty strong, though. I feel like they're one of the stronger groups together.
Yeah, I think, I can't imagine them giving up on it too quick, but it hasn't really amounted to much yet.
Just the girls have the belts.
It's time for an Alexa heel turn.
Yes.
I'm all for it, DeMarcus.
I
Do
love her.
something with this lady.
I miss seeing her.
Right?
I used to love seeing her. She makes me so happy. Even with her doll. Oh, there she is. Speaking of the devil, she's on TV.
There you go. I think Mia Yim comes back to WWE to help AJ Styles and the Good Brothers against Judgment Day. That's my opinion.
I actually read that today, too. I think I saw that on Twitter.
Right?
I read that on Twitter as well.
That's not a bad shout. All right, so the ladies, yeah, like you said.
They're doing a background about outside promo. I can't talk today. This is only my second cup of coffee, and I didn't finish my first one earlier today. I never took a break at work today because I could leave early.
What's up, Hagen? How you doing tonight? Larry, Ashley, how are you? Hey.
He's probably watching.
Right? Easy, Larry. I hope Emma joins the OC tonight. Emma. Interesting. KJ, you're turning into CJ with the Twitter. Well, I was looking up something specific, Victor. I had to fact check.
Sometimes you do. You have to fact check.
Well, we try not to run our mouths unless we know what we're running our mouths about. So, Uncle Howdy is Bray Wyatt. Now, this is an interesting show. A lot of people have said this.
Bro, he's everyone. He's multiple characters into one. He's everywhere. Or he's like doing like a split personality type thing. Also, Corey Graves' suit is giving like Beetlejuice vibes.
Right? What's up, KJ White, Mr. Every Night, the Miss Ashley looking flashy.
Thanks. I was trying to go with the Halloween theme.
You did well.
Thank you.
Bo Dallas earring, Uncle Howie earring, both had cross. Yes, Thomas. One of the things I did notice watching it back, and I woke up the next day and people were actually reporting about it, but I had messaged CJ and Nick, I believe, that the night of, and said, "Hey man, the earring is really tripping me out." And sure enough, yeah, I mean that's an interesting tie-in. What parts of this are just to make us think certain things, or what part of it could be true? I like the earring being a kind of an indication of where we might be going with this. No Brock Lesnar.
No, he's just an empty seat. Oh, is he coming out? He doesn't want to do that sit down thing. He's like, no, come out and fight me.
Right.
I love when he wears the cowboy hat. I love Cowboy Brock.
Cowboy Brock. I like the fact that he said, screw the split screen. I'm going to the ring.
Yep. He doesn't want to. A lot of people don't like the split screen. He wants to no, let's talk in person, biatch.
We're getting to the point. So Brock Lesnar is coming. It would be interesting, Timothy, if it was actually Barry. Like if he did bring back family members to fuck with him. There you go. He looks like Barry Windham, but unless it's just modeled. But I mean, it fits. Why not? What if it's like all like Bray's family all turned on?
Bray's family.
We'll bring back IRS in a different mask with like a big nose.
Oh, they're in Texas tonight, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
There you go. Timothy's with me on the bow.
I believe it's Bo too. I said it on Friday. I was like, it's Bo.
Happy Halloween, Ashley.
Thank you. Happy Halloween. I have these right now. I have the Sour Punch candies.
Oh, look, is that what it is?
I
might have to dabble in myself. It's Halloween, sir. Yes, it is. Welcome. If you're just tuning in, we have Brock Lesnar in the ring. We have Bobby Lashley in the back. They were supposed to do a backstage split screen interview. Brock said, screw that. I'm going to the ring. And yeah, I'm KJ. That's Ashley. Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. Don't forget, do us a trick or a treat and click the like, click the subscribe, join the family, be a part of the fun, be a part of the chat, light it up, and let us know how you're feeling about your wrestling right now. But yeah, Brock Lesnar. Yeah, I like it.
Oh, he's coming out. He's going to drop the mic and he's going to come out to the ring too now.
Barry's like 80. There you go. I didn't say he was going to wrestle Larry.
He's like 80.
I didn't say he was going to wrestle Larry. It's still possible. Yeah, they're just there.
Alexa Bliss wants a match tonight against someone. Who you think it should be? I don't know. I don't know.
Sky or Sky.
Oh my God. I said the name again and my Alexa went off.
It happened.
Oh, is he coming out now?
I like babyface Brock. I know some people are like, man, I don't like him. No, he's awesome. I've liked him ever since Paul went with Roman. I think Brock's been excellent.
Yeah, he has. I like babyface Brock.
And I like him so much, I almost ignore the fact that he comes and goes as he pleases, right?
He does. What was he? He was back. He came back, what, like a month ago?
Yeah.
And he was gone for like 2 weeks.
With Roman, right?
Yeah, and he came in, and then he was gone. Then he came back.
Brock
he does whatever he
wants.
wants.
Megadeth t-shirt, by the way. Not bad. You've been hanging out with Eric Rowan.
Oh, everyone's getting a fight inside the crowd. Oh, there's Otis. Otis trying to break it up.
Kendall's a good show, Victor. Like, I like the wrestling minds in here. That's a good call. I mean, at this point, fuck, anything's possible, guys. I've been speculating and guessing and wrong about fucking 50% of it. It's been all over the place. So I have no idea. I like this.
Look, Papa Paul's out. Papa Paul.
Hey, we got Papa Paul. Get your ass back down. Hey, Von Wanker.
Everyone's out.
Anyone notice that? Is he playing a security guard?
Oh.
Oh, no. Brock says, I don't care. Yeah, we got, there's Chad Gable.
Yeah, everyone's trying to break them up.
Otis. There's Riddle. There's, what's his face?
I saw Otis. I saw Papa Paul. The whole locker room cleared up, trying to break these two up.
Listen, Timothy, I don't think Ric Flair is a good example of what you're stating. If Barry Windham is at all involved, I don't want it to be in the ring. I just want it to be a part of whatever crazy story this guy's trying to tell us.
I think people tune in now on SmackDown specifically to see what Bray is going to talk about.
Right.
Or what he's going to do. And I love how they put it at like 9:55. So like you have to, it's like the last thing they show. So you have to watch the whole show.
Right? You got to know. That's what, they call it, the milk treatment, right? They put it in the back of the store, make you walk through everything to get there. And I mean, it did. I mean, it helps. And it all show they're telling you he's coming.
Yeah, like, next time.
Don't go anywhere.
Coming. And then it was like 9:55. I'm like, it has to be now.
White Rabbit, Bray Wyatt. Yeah, no, it was an absolute surprise. And I mean, everybody got really taken into that QR code and why is this random song playing? And then all the clues and how it led to all the different things with led us all over the world. I mean, who knew there was a giant rabbit in Italy? Not me. Anybody know that prior to this?
I can put the White Rabbit back.
Yeah, that's a lot of big boy. Looking forward to Nakamura and Great Muta. Yes, this was a cool announcement. I was pretty pumped about this announcement. As we know, Muta's on a bit of his farewell tour, and we know what Shinsuke, what he meant over there, and I think this is a great opportunity for him to go back, have a big moment. We've seen him sporadically using WWE. I think this is awesome. What do you think?
I was surprised to see him go because usually WWE wrestlers don't go and wrestle in other promotions. That's not unless Papa Paul's like, you can now.
Yeah, I think Triple H is definitely more open to it. Plus, I think Triple H has a better like. This is important to the wrestler. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Shinsuke's going to get to wrestle one of his idols in his farewell tour. It's the last chance he's ever going to get to do it. I think there's that element to it where Vince was very black and white from all reports and for what we've seen over the years of like, nope. We've seen bad decisions when it came to Hall of Fame and who could show up and who wasn't allowed to show up and all that shit. Vince was very black and white. I think Triple H is a little more gray and a little more open to case by case.
Yeah, people could, because in AEW, they wrestling in other promotions all the time.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I think AEW might be the other end of that spectrum where they do it a little too much.
They're just all over the place.
Right. I mean, I know they've changed it now, but I mean, it's a risky endeavor to send your world champion, the guy that you invested a lot of money in, let him go do death matches.
That's my favorite though. So
I get it. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan, but it's a tough thing to think about.
It is.
Right. It's not going down and doing like a 15-minute kind of roll around headlock. No, he's right in there.
Cutters, barbed wire, light bulb, light tube. Sorry. Slicing the head open.
Right. Do you think? I think there's a lot of possibilities, Timothy. I think the earring could have been an obvious, because knowing people would go, oh shit, that's got to be Bo. Then maybe not. But I mean, I kind of thought that about the whole Bray Wyatt reveal and when he returned, where it was like, wait, are we going to get more? No, we got Bray. Like there was no more games. So could it be a case of here it is on Front Street? Eventually you're going to figure this out, but we don't know. Nobody has a clue.
I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know. We're back on. Apparently, we're going to come back. Now we're they're recapping what just happened with Brock and Lesnar. Brock Lesnar and Lashley. I've not had enough coffee today.
Oh, you have had not enough coffee?
Not enough coffee today.
Not enough coffee.
Enough coffee. You can never have enough coffee. And also, I used Tim Hortons today, K-Cup, before I came on here.
Atta girl. Big shout out to Timmy Hose. Bayley is definitely winning the Raw Women's Championship and Crown Jewel. Now, we generally don't get a whole lot of title changes on Crown Jewel, during the Crown Jewel show. Will they surprise us?
I don't think so. I think Bianca will leave still as the champion. I don't feel like it's her time to switch it up and give it to Bayley.
I think so. I've been saying that for a while, but it hasn't been going so well for Bayley and friends.
Oh, Austin. It's Austin Theory. I don't like him. Still don't like. Not a fan.
No, not even a little bit. I think Austin Theory does have a bright future. I mean, I give the kid credit. He's been jobbing out for a minute. He finally got a win.
He did.
So I felt bad for him for quite a while.
They're just losing all the time.
Yeah, taking a beating while doing it too. That was my favorite part.
And he's still with his briefcase. When will he eventually cash that in?
I think he's going to lose it. I think someone's going to take it from him. I do. I can't see him could you imagine him standing on the top of the top of the ropes with the belt, at the end of WrestleMania or something? I can't see it.
Well, doesn't he? He has 1 year to cash it in.
Yeah, and I mean, there's been a lot of talk about him cashing in on NXT, which I mean, interesting.
Yeah,
I don't love the idea because I think it devalues Money in the Bank, but sure. I mean, he can't beat Roman.
And they're getting rid of Hell in a Cell now. I heard they're going to get rid of that pay-per-view.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, and I like that idea. Put it back. You have 2 nights of Mania to fill, so I have no problem with them, doing the ladder match during WrestleMania. I have no problem with that. Right?
WrestleMania is 2 nights. Is so long. So long.
It's crazy, especially when you're covering it on YouTube.
What did you do Friday? They do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep.
And I think it ends at 11 o'clock at night.
Oh no, it's crazy. I mean, I've been a critic of that for a long time. Actually,
The 2
I don't
days.
love it. Like, I mean, me and Nick debate this because he likes the 2-night shows. And my argument is you shouldn't have enough. Like, WrestleMania used to be special.
Yes.
Only the top of the top were on the WrestleMania card. And then it just changed. And now it's like, how do we get the entire roster on the show?
Yeah, I don't like the 2 nights. I would find like one night and it's like magical and it's like the best night, big thing, theatrical. Now it's 2 nights, and I feel like a lot of times people are like, oh, I did it yesterday, now I'm gonna do it again.
Our buddy CJ was at the last one. He said it was he went to NXT, he went to night 1, he went to night 2. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. You get exhausted after a while.
Right? I just don't understand how Uncle Howdy can be Bray. You think Bray would be emotional, then run backstage and call himself a liar.
It was probably pre-recorded, that segment, but
well, some people are surmising that it's his inner demons,
yeah,
voice that's talking to him. I don't think so. I think it's somebody that knows him on a personal level, that knows that he's not who he says he is.
I don't know. Oh, Seth, doesn't he have new blonde in his hair now? It's back being blonde.
Who? Seth did put the blonde back, did he?
Yeah, he did.
One of the crowd's favorite sing-alongs in the WWE. That's it, Timothy. That's the thing. There's a lot of misdirection. There's a lot of possibilities. I think what I'm just happy about as a wrestling fan is that there is something to it like this that's making us tune in, making us guess, making us wonder.
Oh, Roman Reigns comes back tonight too. I totally forgot about that.
Right?
I totally forgot about that. I remember seeing it, but I totally forgot. It's like a surprise for me.
It's crazy. Babyface Seth. So, folks, let us know. What is your prediction? Who you got? Seth Rollins or Austin Theory? And yes, we were reminded that we are getting Roman in a little bit.
I get Seth for this match.
Right.
I think Austin's going to lose again.
Yeah.
He had 1 win. We gave him that one. But now you're going back to losing. Sorry. Right. So sorry.
This one's for you.
Yes, I don't. I wasn't a big fan of Roman Reigns in the beginning, but now I acknowledge him. Yes.
I think we all have no choice at this point.
Yeah, no.
Go Seth for the win, or got Seth for the win. Dale says, "Yeah, I got Seth as well. Seth for the win down here as well."
I really like the blonde that he put in.
The Scooby-Doo villain, also Seth.
Oh, like. Yes, it's a Scooby-Doo villain. And if it wasn't for those pesky kids.
Right. Yeah, no, I saw this video earlier today, Damien. I kind of actually sent it over to people because, yeah, I laughed at Sammy mimicking the tribal chief.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Austin Theory reminds me of the Scooby-Doo villain. Oh, okay.
Austin Theory? Okay.
What in the who now?
2 night show means 2 pieces and 2 nights of beer. I mean, it doesn't sound terrible.
Yeah, good point. Valid. And yes, no, I understand. And once you've done it, how do you undo it? It's like 3-hour Raw. The financial cost of dropping that hour. You know, maybe they could say, you know what, we go to Saudi a couple times a year. We make $1 billion fucking dollars. You know what? We don't need this hour. And we might lose a little bit of money, but that's not how the companies work.
Well, today, is there any baseball on today that people wouldn't be watching this and they'd be watching baseball? I don't even know if.
I don't think so.
No, I know Monday Night Football's on.
True. It's money.
Money's money.
KJ, I say it's Eric No Beard. Oh wow, he's gonna go No Beard, Larry.
Like Eric, is it Eric like Redbeard?
Eric Young, maybe.
Oh, it's called schizophrenia. Bray's new character is chock full of it. I was thinking that at one point maybe he's split personalities and he's all of them.
Yeah, that's what people have surmised, right? Like that these masked characters, or they're all aspects of Bray, and he's kind of. I'm not really in love with the idea of let's see a match, of Bray versus Bray. Like, where do we go with it, right? So in my head, somebody's got to be behind the mask that he can actually have a match with, or I'm not going to be thrilled.
It's just Bray. He's all of them.
Unless it encourages him to beat up other people, but then when do you get? Yeah, I mean, it's hard. So we'll see. I think there's got to be more to it.
Yeah, it's interesting. And it's also going to be interesting to see who his first match is up against.
Yeah, I think people are getting eager for that. Like, and I do think at times, I said this on Saturday, I believe that because of Crown Jewel, they're dragging their feet a little.
So what are they going to wait till?
Next Monday. So we get to Crown Jewel, get it out of the way. Now something's up. Whatever Brady is about to do, will
do it after.
Hit another gear going into Survivor Series. That's what I think.
That could happen. They're just dragging their feet, get Crown Jewel over with.
Right. And as it stands right now, Brady's not scheduled to be on
No.
Crown Jewel. So, and again, we're still kind of building where this is all going. So, yeah, it's highly a possibility that, next week, I'm really curious to see what Bray does. And I kind of said this with Nick was, if we don't get a lot from Bray next week, I will start to kind of feel the way he does, where he's getting a little impatient with the breadcrumbs. I'm okay, but next week's a big week for me.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. Seth for the win.
Seth for the win.
Seth. Nobody picking Theory.
They think he's going to go back on a losing streak, I guess.
All right, so Austin Theory is the Scooby-Doo villain.
Oh my gosh. He punched him in the face.
I agree with 2 Nights, 2 Pizza. Larry's on board. Let's go. And guess where we'll be? We'll be live because, folks, we cover all these shows live. We cover all that we can. We're here for your weekly shows. We're here for pay-per-views, live events, all of the above, the premium live events, to be accurate. But yes, we're here all week long. We're not missing a beat. We got NXT, Dynamite, SmackDown, Rampage. Mike Tyson's on Rampage this week.
Oh, yes. It's from Atlantic City this week, I think. Rampage. Oh, it's another live Rampage. Are they doing that now because people weren't watching it?
Well, I do think that's part of the strategy. I also do believe it's a night where SmackDown is taped because they're all traveling overseas. So I think that's the move here. I don't blame them. Solid move. And then, yeah, of course, we'll be here for Crown Jewel, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Who's buying brunch?
Right? It's a brunch. Baseball is postponed.
Thank you, everyone.
Rained out.
It's the Astros versus the Phillies, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Redbeard, but without the beard. There you go.
Yeah, Redbeard. But I heard Redbeard. He didn't want to. AEW. I guess he did like 4 matches there, but he didn't want to sign with them because he felt like everyone would compare him to Brody. They would see him and they would just automatically think Brody.
Yeah, and I get that, right? I mean, and now we'll see what happens. I mean, definitely there's the bond and the friendship between him and Bray. Where does it go? We'll find out. All right. We're getting a tag team title match tonight. There you go. So Alexa Bliss and Asuka will challenge for the women's tag titles tonight.
That's an interesting match because I'm excited to see Alexa. I love
Alexa. Larry. Not, I mean, interesting. I can't shoot it down, and anything's possible. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'd be shocked. I'm a big.
It could be anyone. We don't know. It's a mystery. Everything is a mystery with Bray.
Right.
You have to fit the puzzle. You have to do like a puzzle. Everything.
Women's tag title match tonight. Just added, folks. Flair, Green, Andrade, Cardona, as the cool kids table?
Yeah, I heard Green is most likely coming back.
I mean, that's interesting. We'll see.
I heard, and I was excited. But does that mean she's going to bring her boo with her?
I always said that Cardona is the type of guy that would come back.
Yeah, I think he would too.
I think he would. I think he would do it. Especially now. I mean, it's kind of cool. And I actually think if he came back in, even if I hope they kind of can't call him Zack Ryder.
Woo, woo, woo. So they're going to call him Matt Cardona?
I think they have to. I think they have to. Oh, Seth, back elbow. Up. Hooked. Oh, shit. Reversal. Falcon Arrow. Another what if. Got that one. I got to stop reading backwards. Who? Zoinks? I think, was that supposed to be?
Zoinks, it's what she says in Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Zoinks. Theory is my guy. Oh, there you go, VHS.
Well, one person likes Theory. He has one fan.
Two power couples in United. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I really think that Cardona can come back. Zack Cardona. I like it.
Zack Cardona.
Call him Zack Cardona. Screw it. But I mean, Cardona as a heel, the way he has been.
Oh, yes.
He's been outstanding.
Oh, yes. I love the way he comes out.
And listen, when he won that GCW title, that was about as much real heat as any of us have seen in ages.
The whole ring was full of beer bottles and beer cans. They all threw everything to the ring.
And people just unloaded. Like some people saying like vile, horrible shit.
They were mad. I heard that he had to drop the title because people were like giving him death threats.
Oh yeah, they wanted to kill him. He was the antithesis of everything they hated.
Where is there's music coming from in my house? I don't know where it's coming from.
Ashley's on The Shining here during this Halloween.
Yes, I am. Apparently there's music going on. I don't know where it's coming from.
Right. What's up, Jake? How you doing?
How's it going? So I don't know how the weather is by you, but it's starting to rain here.
No rain yet. It's been nice. It's been all right. Seasonally high. I like it. Matt Cardona has a rich Corinthian leather. All right. Hey, Ashley and Zack Cardona. Hey, Ashley. And
I know he's in New York, but he's only from a few towns over. I knew that.
Oh. Can
I guess everyone knows that I'm from Long Island.
There you go. What's up, wrestling fan? How are you doing? I think it's you can kind of hear it. As fans following WWE, India is first country where our most WWE fans are all over the world. Second one is America. WWE is emotion for us here in India. 90% followers of WWE superstars from India.
I guess in India they have a big following.
They do, and actually, it's funny because our second biggest, our biggest fan base is from the U.S. Second is India. Third is Canada. Come on, Canada. What are we doing?
Come on, Canada.
I mean, we got less people by quite a bit, but whatever. But yeah, no, we gotta. I mean, Indian fans love wrestling, and they I envy them sometimes because they seem to have more of that real. Like we'll see it when they go over to Saudi Arabia as well. Like that true, like
they really get into it.
Right, the kayfabe's a little more real, where the North American audience can be a little jaded at times, and I mean, you see where there's a little bit less excitement for things, but yeah, I mean, absolutely,
they appreciate it. They appreciate it more, and I feel like that when they're there, the fans are really watching.
Right.
Is this supposed to be Jason? Shh, shh. I see Chelsea Green and Deanna coming back as a tag team in WWE if they came back. I don't know if Deanna would come back. I see Chelsea coming back, but I don't know if Deanna come back. Did she? I'm not entirely sure. But did Deanna ever come up to Raw and SmackDown, or she was just in NXT?
Maybe a couple dark matches, a couple squash. I don't believe she had much, but yeah, no, she was NXT, and since she left NXT, she be coming back a whole different woman.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be close. I'm a huge fan of Deonna.
Me too. I am. But weren't they just the tag team champions in Impact, but they lost the belts, right?
Yes. But I mean, they could come here and be women.
Yeah.
I mean, that would give your tag titles, and like Damien said, that'd give them a lot of validity real quick. Just like mine. There you go. Sir, you look like Kevin Owens. That's my Halloween costume.
Yes, this is your Halloween costume, Kevin Owens.
Fight KJ fight.
Oh, Seth won.
There you go. It's over. We got a 1, 2, 3, and Austin Theory goes under again, folks.
I guess is he going back on his losing streak?
Well, shit. The United States champion, and still, here we go, folks.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins unreal. And now, what do you guys think? Chat, let me know. Don't be shy. How do you feel about babyface Seth Rollins?
He was great as a heel, though, to be honest. I remember Royal Rumble this year, he came out to the Shield theme. That was hysterical.
Right.
That was hysterical.
What else do we got here?
Where are my kids? My kids not watching this tonight? They're probably too busy eating candy somewhere in a corner.
Sugar coma.
They're in a sugar coma.
Deonna was in the Mae Young contest with a lot of others from the Indies. Yes, she was Canadian spaceman. And there was a lot of names that came out of that tournament that scattered, right?
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley, of course, Kairi Sane.
Oh, there's Roman. He is making his way.
Listen, I've watched that segment from last episode. I mean, the Sammy Uso stuff and the Usos.
You're not seeing. He's not feeling very oozy.
He's not feeling very oozy.
Oh, this is hysterical. Are they gonna get that on a shirt now?
Maybe they should. Are you feeling oozy?
That would if they get that on a shirt, it's gonna make a lot of people would buy that.
Oh, absolutely. And listen, every time I see it has yet to lose its factor. It makes me laugh every time. I don't care. It makes me laugh. We had Nancy Drew. We had the Hardy Boys. Now we have Bray Windey. All right, Larry. I'm going with you on that one. All right. Check that out, KJ. For real, China, Brazil, Vietnam, Mexico, and India are bigger markets. Okay. Thank you, JV. I don't know, though. I mean, I agree with Brazil. I didn't know Vietnam was in the mix. Mexico makes sense to me a little bit.
Yeah, they have.
All right, JV. Seth is good, but not a real good fan. Not a real fan of his. I hated the over-the-top heel stuff. I like what he's doing now.
Yeah.
It's grown on me, Ashley.
He's grown on you, Seth?
Yeah, a little bit.
I've always been a fan of Seth, even when he was a heel.
Oh, the dog. Are we getting Seth Rollins versus Mustafa Ali, a crown jewel for the United States Championship? I thought that's where they were heading with it.
Yeah. But wait, I totally forgot about that. Because the last 2 weeks he had beef with Ali, and now he doesn't.
Yeah, it's kind of just went by the
Totally
wayside. Maybe he's not done yet. We'll see.
Well, they had.
Ali's going to be a heel?
I don't know. They had beef for like 2 weeks, and then it disappeared. Where'd it go?
That's interesting. WWE is back to track after track after Triple H, Bray Wyatt back, Braun Strowman back, OC reunited, Johnny Gargano is here, Seth Rollins is now champ, Brock Lesnar is here now, and I'm waiting for Cody Rhodes. Royal Rumble, my friend. Royal Rumble.
He would come. He'll be like, I don't know if he'd be low in numbers or high in numbers.
Man, I think he'd be high.
Yeah, like 24, 25.
Probably.
And then he ascends, and everyone's like,
well, they've got everyone conditioned that number 30 has to be a giant pop now, right?
Yeah.
And I hate it sometimes because, I mean, you can get a good pop at 30, but, you can't always have 30 come out and win.
I know. Well, I usually like wrestlers that normal people don't like. Like last year, I was really excited. Yeah, the normal people don't like. Usually, I'm like, oh, I like the weirdest people. Anyway, last year I was very excited because Shane McMahon came out.
Yes. Well, not a lot of people were, but
I was.
Yeah, it's a pop. We didn't expect it.
I know. I love him. I've always been a fan of his.
What's up, Curtis? How you doing? Johnny, Canada, where heels can get cheers and faces can get a reaction as if they're heels. Yes, it is the backwards land. I think we do it on purpose, but we're pretty loud. We're pretty proud of it. I mean, I kind of feel like the Canadian audience is similar to like the British audience and the other audiences, that when you don't get the WWE as often as the US markets, when they come here, it's pretty special. So the fans go kind of insane. And again, if you're Canadian or somehow viewed connected to Canadian, yeah, you're going to get a lot of cheers. And we've seen it completely twisted at times. Yeah, oh, Canada.
Are you getting tickets to Elimination Chamber?
I want to go to Elimination Chamber. Yes. That's
and how far away is that from you?
6 hours.
What is it, like a 3-hour flight?
I think it's like an hour and 15-minute flight.
Oh wow! By the time you sit, you eat like one bag of chips and you're landing.
Up, down. That's the way it goes. Mandy Rose is the modern day Trish. Do not, JV.
No.
I'm so mad at you right now, JV. I'm not even answering that.
Oh, we have learned that Bray Wyatt will be a crown jewel.
Follow the White Rabbit to Riyadh. You bastards.
Wait, are you using this? Are you using subtitles now too?
No.
Oh, that's what I do. I
use subtitles. That's a good shout. Are you feeling loosey-oosey?
Yeah, I'm feeling very oosey today. You know what? I was surprised when I was out. I didn't see anyone dressed as Roman Reigns. I feel like that's a big costume for boys.
Roman? I mean, is it?
I know Cena is because everyone's like.
Well, yeah, but I mean, certain characters like Cena's a kind of like, to pull off the Roman costumes can be tricky.
You get like the shirt, the belt.
Well, that's a start for sure. Here it comes.
I want Sammy to get like the tats. I want Sammy to get the tats.
He should get fake ones. He should get fake ones just to do it. I'm all for it. How do you feel about Bray Wyatt going to be at Crown Jewel?
That's exciting because you had just said that they said he wasn't going to be there. Now he's going to be there. But what is he going to do there?
Well, that's the question. I think if he's going to show up in Saudi Arabia, it's got to be more than just like
hello, the White Rabbit to Saudi.
Right? It's got to be something. There's got to be something.
I don't know. I know he's not going to have a match. But what clue can he? Well, what did they pre-recorded SmackDown, right? That's going to air this Friday.
Yeah, I don't know what he'll do. I mean, obviously they're not going to tip a whole lot away. The cool thing about the Bray is with the pre-recorded show, they can edit in a Bray spot without the fans in the audience knowing. Perfect.
They do that, yeah. No, Sammy should get braids. No, he should get the tats.
Right.
He needs the Samoan tattoo.
I agree.
I wanted to see him coming out with the whole He'll look just like them. Then he'd be feeling extra oozy.
Canada, the home of ketchup-flavored potato chips.
Oh, I heard about that. Is that good?
You guys have never had ketchup-flavored potato chips? Seriously.
I'm serious. Hold on. Johnny, have you ever seen ketchup-flavored potato chips in stores?
We even have ketchup-flavored Doritos.
When? So when you went to that store?
What store? I was at a snack shop. They sell them here.
He's saying that my sons say they sell them here.
They sell them in the States.
Really? They're
Don't lie
awesome.
to me.
At Trader Joe's.
At Trader Joe's? Okay, well, you heard it here. They do sell them in the States at apparently Trader Joe's.
There you go. But yeah, ketchup chips are awesome.
Right.
I've never had them, but I only thought they sold them in Canada, but apparently my teenager says no.
They're all right.
Well, thank you. Go.
I mean, I can't honestly tell you the last time I had a ketchup chip, but it's been a minute. But they're good. There's nothing wrong with them.
I've never had one. I like salt and vinegar.
Yeah, fair enough. I think the ketchup Doritos are addicting.
Ketchup what?
Yeah, ketchup flavored Doritos.
Never had those.
Yeah, they're really good.
Oh, Roman Reigns is gonna be like, Texas, acknowledge me.
KJ, shouldn't you have advertised SeatGeek when you said we're going to well, Larry, I could have. I didn't feel like it.
You didn't feel like it. But when do the tickets go on sale?
I think they are on sale, aren't they?
Oh, they are on sale?
I think so. But yeah, maybe I'll save $20 on my next purchase with SeatGeek using the code Wrasslin. Get the Rock with longer hair. Oh.
The Rock. Well, eventually they're going to do the Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Eventually, it's going to happen. Everyone wants that to happen.
TV Compromise says tats and braids.
Just say no braids. Acknowledge me.
Who is the head if the table is round? Yeah, there's a joke in there.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, buddy. Good to see you. I feel like it's been a while. Texas. Ketchup flavored chips. Yes, I had them. That's not a standard thing in the US. I dated a Canadian chick. I like it.
Like they're not really popular in America.
We got to play this game one day where we just go through different things.
What do you have this in Canada? No.
Well, like we're so Americanized, right? Like we watch, we get your TV, and like there's so much to us that like we, even if we don't have it, like we see your commercials all the fucking time. You guys don't really look outside of where you are, so yeah, that's kind of interesting. Coffee crisps are Canadian as well. Yes, they are.
What's a coffee crisp?
It's a chocolate bar. But
I don't know what a coffee chip is.
A coffee chip, a coffee crisp.
A coffee crisp.
It's a coffee crisp.
They're amazing, just like Montreal. What is a Montreal?
Did JV referring to a poutine or a Montreal sandwich?
What is that?
Well, I mean, Montreal is known for a lot of things. One of them is the big thing is obviously poutine, which has kind of become kind of expanded beyond. Now here, all our fast food chains you can get poutine, and then fancy poutines.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you being serious right now, JV? My dad lives 2 blocks from York University. That's funny as hell, dude.
Where is York University?
Toronto.
I'm sure my son would know that. He just walks out here. He knows things.
What?
What do you know so many things about Canada?
Subtones.
Oh, Mom.
All right. So right now, by the way, Roman is in the ring. Well, I know we're on our little trip down Canadian lane here, but
we're talking about ketchup chips.
Yeah, right, and poutines. Roman Reigns cutting a promo on Logan Paul. I imagine we're going to see Logan Paul tonight. I hope.
Well, Logan Paul had 2 matches this year, correct?
Unless he's still celebrating with his brother, but that's a different story.
Oh wait, his brother boxed this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh. Did he win?
Yeah.
Are they always? How come him? Okay.
Right.
Are they just popular for making YouTube videos? Because I need to know.
Kinda. I mean, they've expanded. I mean, Jake, to his credit, keeps beating people in fights. I mean, I'd like to see him be challenged a little more, but it's It's like these weird exhibition boxing matches that it's just a money grab.
People pay for it. They want to see the names. Oh my God, look, it's Logan Paul, brother.
You know, that's why it's kind of advantageous to have them in the WWE. They do drive views. They make people tune in, and they definitely have the ear of the younger generation right now. And people love them. People hate them. Most, I think, are the latter, but I think them as WWE, him and his brother as WWE heels, works.
Well, I heard that's true. Logan Paul was being trained by Shawn Michaels. Paul Heyman said, and I did see the photos online. He is being trained by Shawn Michaels.
Right. That's true. Yeah, I mean, I always find it interesting, Larry, to see other places. Like, I mean, you know, Domino's has different pizza. Barbecue chips are more popular in the U.S. than ketchup. We also have barbecue, yeah. All right. I like barbecue. The chips with Montreal seasoning. Oh, okay.
Oh, The Miz is coming out.
The Miz?
The Miz is coming out.
The Miz?
Drawing Roman Reigns' promo about his match. Why is The Miz coming out?
The Miz?
He used to be BFFs with Logan Paul, but then they had a match against each other. And that was a good match. Just FYI, that was a really good match. And SummerSlam between him and Logan Paul.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. And I thought Logan showed some stuff.
Yeah, he got a lot of praise for that match, Logan Paul. He did.
Absolutely.
I don't like any of the Miz's outfits. Why couldn't he could have dressed as his Halloween costume? They dressed as the Addams family.
Right? I'm so confused right now why the Miz is here. Uzi is
my God, he just said, I acknowledge you.
Are you feeling Uzi? I agree. Boxed. Poutine, yes.
Wait, is he trying to help? Is the Miz trying to help Roman Reigns? He's like, no one knows Logan Paul better than me.
Interesting.
Well, what?
How
many matches? He had 2, right? And the Miz was involved in both of them.
Yes. It's ought to be funny. You didn't answer me. Have you had the Canadian specialty of a poutine?
No, my son said he did when he was in here before.
Oh yeah, they're good. I mean,
I don't know where he is. I hope, like, I know that he's somewhere. He should log on and be like, yeah, I've had it, and then he had it from, because he threw more candy at me. He came in here, he threw candy at me.
Right, cool, JV. And Jake Paul was called out by Canelo and Nate Diaz to fight him. Yeah, more money grabs. Let's go. Yes, Dale, we got the Miz. All dressed chips are better.
What is all dressed chips? What are these things?
You don't have all dressed chips either? I
don't know what that is. I don't eat a lot of junk food.
All dressed chips are like they got everything in them. Like just a sprinkle of everything.
So like everything bagel?
Yeah, kind of. Like it's like a little, there's salt and vinegar in there. There's like ketchup. There's a little bit of barbecue. There's a little bit of, I don't know, it's all dressed. All the shit they got.
The Miz wants to help Roman Reigns.
Really? What the hell? I like the works chips, Mike. Coffee crisp. This is the funniest. Come on, Raw, pick it up. People are talking about snacks, making me hungry. So Halloween, everyone's talking about the treats. Awful.
Anything for you, Tribal Chief? I feel like Roman Reigns has been more like, I don't know. He's not very like, he's more like laughy these days. He's having a good time.
He's got a swagger about him. He's confident. He's got an attitude. He's the best and he knows it. And that's what comes through to me is just a extreme level of confidence. Like
Superman punch for the Miz from Roman Reigns. I guess Roman Reigns he didn't want to be friends. Oh, what kind of candy? You want to know what kind of candy he's throwing at me? The Sour Punch. Because I said I liked it before. So apparently that means I like it forever. So he keeps throwing them at me. Oh. I liked it one time. One time I ate one. And now that's one I like.
He looks like Oscar the Grouch. Yeah, if Oscar the Grouch drank nuclear material,
Oscar the Grouch.
right? Adult toy. That's not nice. I didn't read all of that.
Adult toy.
JV.
So an all dress chip, that's the Montreal special.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. There you go, JV.
So you learn something new every day.
There you go. I've never called all dress chips.
Oh my God! It says 12 p.m. Eastern. So you're saying 11 o'clock is the pre-show?
Uh-huh. We'll be here live at 11 a.m. on Saturday to cover all the good from Saudi Arabia.
All the good.
All the good. I don't know what the hell I was going with that.
But my favorite part of when these pay-per-views are on so early in the day is they end early, so you have the whole rest of the day.
Yeah. Usually. Or ketchup, vinegar, Montreal seasoning. There you go, JV.
Okay. I've always liked the Miz. I like the Miz. I liked him in the beginning when he first came up because I used to watch him in Road Rules Real World, like the Real World, and he was in Road Rules versus the Real World. I used to love those shows.
Right? Listen, the Miz is underrated. I mean, as a pro wrestler, Miz has been great. I think people dislike him because it's been a lot of the same, and it got stagnant. Again, some of that's due to the fact that Vince was his boss, and that's just how they did things. But as far as being compelling, there was a stretch there. You know, you go back to even after his title runs and stuff, where him and Bryan. I mean, their little feud where Bryan wasn't wrestling, and the Miz was great.
Mm-hmm. No, I love the Miz, and then but I feel like he makes a lot of money.
Alexander, was that about what we had for dinner? What did you have for dinner?
Me? What do I have for dinner? I made raviolis tonight.
You made raviolis?
I did. Shit. I'm sorry, my last name ends in a vowel.
I want some raviolis.
What did you have for dinner?
I had burgers.
Did you make them or did you go somewhere?
I made them.
You have grilled. Did you grill them?
No, fried them. That was what was accessible in the time I had between the shit I was doing and being on here.
Oh.
Yeah, not bad.
But I love a good burger.
Right? But no, raviolis. I love raviolis. Where are we going with this, folks? We are in another commercial break. I will remind everybody we are covering Halloween edition of Monday Night Raw, the go-home show for Crown Jewel this Saturday. We will not stop, folks. We will be back tomorrow for NXT. We will be back for Wednesday Dynamite. We will be here for Thursday, our podcast. We got another special interview coming your way. Another wrestler wants to come on and talk to everybody out there about what's up. And then Friday, we'll have our doubleheader. Saturday, we are live at 11 a.m. So it's breakfast with the Wrasslin for Life Network. You stay in your PJs. We'll just have a pajama party all day long. And we'll relax and enjoy whatever we got. They just announced Bray Wyatt's going to be there. Obviously, we got Roman. We got a cage match with Karrion Kross and Sheamus. There's a lot going on. Our last women's standing match with Ashley as well.
Yes.
You really think Bailey's got a shot?
The Bailey got a shot? Did you say that Bailey's got a shot?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I think Bianca's going to win.
Oh, wow. Okay. We'll talk about it. I'm going to have to argue about it a little bit on the Rumble.
It's okay. I like to argue.
All right. So, folks, like, subscribe, join the channel. We got so much coming your way. As you see, a new face to the channel here with Miss Ashley Rose. So with that, we have more plans. We have more things coming your way, more up our sleeves, even if we don't have sleeves. But yes, stay tuned, like, subscribe, join us. I can't wait to get some of the original content. And plus, we're getting into the end of the year. Lots of pay-per-views coming up. We'll have our year-end review, the 4 lifeys or the KJ Awards, as Nick calls them.
You have the award show, so what do you give, like, best of?
Yes. And you will be hosting with us.
I'm so excited. Should I wear, like, a dress?
Yes, we're going to do a red carpet.
Oh, we can get fancy.
Right? JV's the red carpet host.
Oh, look. They just came back from commercial break, and the Miz is icing his face. Oh, poor baby.
Awesome, JV. Oh, you're back. I had a question. You guys know. I think we covered it now. I'm looking forward to Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. He's going to be one hell of a match. And Crown Jewel is actually shaping up like it could be a good night, a good day.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if it was last year or earlier this year that when they were in Saudi Arabia. It was like a Thursday. I watched it at work on my computer. I was like, I had subtitles on because I couldn't have it on. I was like, it was like on the bottom of my screen.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I can't take lunch today. Why? No reason.
I had to take a sick day and fucking cover it live. So. I wish he would change his gimmick. Yeah, maybe change it up. Like, I'm kind of sick of the headbands and the jacket, which I don't quite get as it is. I don't know. And again, I think when he was doing the very heated, passionate stuff, it was great. But now every time you see him, he's like angry and angsty, and you're like, all right, Miz, we get it.
They're so dramatic. Oh, who's coming in now?
That's true.
Oh, look, it's Ali. We were just talking about him. How he had beef for 2 weeks with Rollins, and then he just left.
Right. I'm a huge fan of cheesesteak, JV. If you ever have a place or anyone out there has a place where I can get a good cheesesteak,
cheesesteak.
Oh.
Maybe I should make that one weekend.
Dude, I'm going to have to leave stream to go get food. Like, what is happening, folks?
Everyone keeps talking about food. I feel like it's my fault. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. I think I don't know. It doesn't matter. I think we're getting Miz and Ali in Saudi Arabia.
But I guess we're going to start the women's match because your favorite group is coming out. Oh, no, this is not. This is Judgment Day. I confuse the two sometimes. I confuse the two with their music sometimes.
Jamal, we're trying to figure it out, man. Let us know in the chat right now. If you're here, give us one name. Don't give me a big story. Just put a name. Who do you think Uncle Howdy is? Who do we got?
I think it's Bo. Still Bo. But it could be him having could be Bray having split personalities. It can really go any way with anyone. No one really knows. It's a mystery. You have to tune in.
Right. I had a meatball sub. I might actually take that idea, Larry. That might be on my menu for this week.
A meatball sub?
Yeah, I'm down. There you go.
Judgment Day.
Both from New York area. Have you ever had a Philly cheesesteak?
Yes, I have. I had a Philly cheesesteak pizza too in the city before.
Yeah.
I do love, my favorite kind of pizza is a chicken Caesar slice. I know, I love that. That's my favorite, a chicken Caesar slice.
Now, I've heard other New Yorkers, like I've heard a lot about no topping pizza.
But a lot of people just like a regular slice. Now, I don't know who is listening from Long Island. I hate your fucking pizza. Okay, I want to go back to the goddamn city, and I haven't had a good slice of pizza since I moved out here. Okay. I want to go back to Brooklyn. They have the best pizza. If anyone's listening and you go to Brooklyn and they will treat you like family, they have the best pizza.
Apparently, I mean, places around here have New York style pizza, but we put toppings on it.
I know, like pepperoni, sausage.
Yeah, let's go. There we go. What do we know about the physique of Uncle Howie? Not much.
No, just this much. This is about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. Does Judgment Day have a match at Crown Jewel or no?
Yes, they're fighting the OC.
Oh, yes. Totally forgot about that. This is right. I forget sometimes. Sorry, everyone. I didn't have enough coffee today. That is my fault.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, and if you think about it, I mean, if you want to step back about Bo Dallas, I mean, Bray has kids, correct?
Yes, he has 2 or 3.
There you go. Who's kid's Uncle Howdy?
Hmm.
He is an uncle.
Yeah, but isn't the other name like Uncle Brody?
No. Is it? No. It's
I
Uncle
feel
Howdy
like it was
and
something to do
Uncle...
with Brody. Did it? I don't know.
He wears 2 masks. Interesting.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see who all these people are.
Tomorrow going all out on a Monday.
Ribs, brats, burgers, just like any other. No, what? Come to my house then.
Right.
My wife, someone's wife was making mac and cheese with what? Cauliflower of some sort?
That sounds good.
Do you know that people also have cauliflower pizza?
Yes. Once upon a time, I worked for I worked in the pizza world. Once upon a time.
You worked in the pizza world?
I did. That's my polite way of saying when I was younger, I worked for Domino's.
But Domino's is a good time when you don't want you want greasy good pizza.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't love it. But it's all right. It's not. I wouldn't consider it good, but it's shout out Domino's. If you want to sponsor us, you guys are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Best pizza ever. Ask Nick Gage.
Oh yes! Oh my God! They put the promo. They put the commercial on when they were in picture in picture.
Isn't that the best thing ever?
Cut around Chris Jericho.
Actually, I will be right back in one moment.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so we have the OC versus the Judgment Day right now. It's the other name's Uncle Harper. I wasn't sure about what the other name was. I wasn't sure if it was like a Uncle Harper, Brody. I don't know. Bray Wyatt is Uncle Howie. I could be. He could be like a split personality thing. It's just a mystery. Where I live, Domino's not greasy. There's certain places where Domino's is greasy, but there's one place that I order. It's not. It's pretty good. Got Priest for the win. I see. I think he could win. Are they gonna cheat? Is Rhea gonna come back from behind and give him a low blow like she did last week to someone on the OC? I don't know. Everyone got Priest for the win. Let's go, Bayley. Let go, Bayley. Become Raw Women's Champion at Crown Jewel this Saturday against Bianca Belair. I just don't think that Bianca is going to lose the belt right now. I feel like she's going to hold on to it and retain for a little bit. And then maybe in like a few months and maybe into the new year, she'll drop it. But I don't know who she's going to drop it to. I can't see it's anyone. Maybe it's going to be someone new who comes to the roster. Maybe it's not someone we have now. I just don't see it being this Saturday at Crown Jewel. But hey, again, I don't know what's going to happen. I seriously believe that Damian Priest killed somebody in his past. You can never trust a guy that wears guyliner. You can never trust a guy that wears eyeliner or any makeup, period. They are definitely up to some shady shit. Well, the only person I could say that looked good wearing makeup was probably Billy Joel from Green Day. And that was because I was a teenager and I didn't know any better. If Bianca drops it, it will have to be a major pay-per-view. That's what I believe too. It's not going to be Crown Jewel. I don't think it's going to be Survivor Series. Maybe it'll be like in the new year, the Royal Rumble in January. Again, I don't know, but I don't think she's going to drop it to anyone right now. She could maybe someone come back like a Charlotte or Becky, or maybe everyone was just talking about Chelsea coming back. Maybe she could get a belt. I don't know. The Howie Mask has a similar look to Bray and Bo's uncle, Barry Windham. Okay, he could be taking up family to help him come up with ideas. You don't know. If I see Sasha Banks or Charlotte Flair taking the, I could see Charlotte Flair coming back. But again, I don't think Sasha Banks is coming back this year. Like, I read a lot of stories that say, you know, she's out doing movie pay-per-views with Naomi. I don't think she's going to be coming back anytime this year. Maybe next year. And then that... Sorry. And maybe next year, and that's who she drops the title to when she comes back. Triple H is high on Bayley becoming Raw Women's Champion. I know that he likes her. I don't know if he's high on her becoming champion because he was very happy when Bianca became champion. Mandy is going to be the one that takes the title from her. So you think that Mandy Rose is going to come to the main roster? So you think Mandy Rose is going to come back up? See, I was very upset when she left and she went to NXT. But now she's the champion there, so I'm very happy for her. Bianca Belair has held the Women's World Champion since WrestleMania 38. Yes, she has, but hey, I'm not mad that she's the champion. No, I dropped the computer. Sorry. I dropped the computer. That was my fault. I guess I got so excited talking and I dropped it. It happens. I get overly excited. Sorry. Sasha Banks will be in 2023 at the Royal Rumble. Like, I see that she could come back then. It's very possible. It could be like, surprise, number 2, 1 or 2. Yes, thank you. I try. Hi, hello. I think Sasha Banks wins the 2023 next year. She's my pick. In the Royal Rumble, or she's going to win the belt next year at some point. It does happen. And as well, we came back and I've been talking about just rambling on with my nonsense as per usual. There is a match going on right now in the ring, and it is the OC versus the Judgment Day. And Rhea Ripley is trying to distract them right now, as per what she usually does. Look, that was a 3 count. The OC won. And now it is mayhem inside the ring. Both parties, everyone is inside the ring beating the crap out of each other. Survivor Series is in Sasha Banks' hometown of Boston, Massachusetts. Then maybe she has a chance of winning it. I don't know. We shall see. Anything is possible. Yeehaw. Oh, Rhea was doing the cursing. Because they just blocked it out of my TV. Botch-a-mania. A future unification of the women's title is coming in the future. It's very possible, but I don't think they would do that to the women's like they did the men's. I don't know. Anything is possible. Yes, Machine Gun Kelly wins. Oh my God. Joe Hendry can save Raw. No, because his music would give me a headache. His theme song would be stuck in my head all day. So right now, everyone is in the ring. It's just a clusterfuck. Sorry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yes, that is a terrible song. I think I sent it to you on Saturday.
But yes, Carl Anderson picks up the win. I think you said Machine Gun Kelly, which was hilarious.
I told you. Well, yeah, because people were sending me pictures of their costume over the weekend. I don't know. Apparently, people think I'm a big fan. I know like one song.
See, I have a feeling in Saudi Arabia we're going to get a surprise return
Of
female to help the OC.
They're gonna have a female.
Yeah, I mean, Rhea's been the X factor in this the whole situation, right? Now
Yep.
here's Dom. Big shout out to Eddie Guerrero, his daddy, and hits the frog splash with style. Gets back to his feet. Wow. I never thought Dominic Mysterio would be growing on me, folks, but shit, here I am.
I like him now.
He's growing.
And yes, you know what? His name could now be Machine Gun Kelly. Okay, that's now what I'm going to call him. If you call the girl group Control Alt Delete, I will call him now Machine Gun Kelly from now on. Oh, you got Candy now too?
Well, because it was funny. We were talking about it.
Oh, the crisp.
The crisp.
The crisp.
Yes, Ronnie. Can't wait for that matchup. We kind of talked about it earlier, but yeah, I think this is excellent, and I'm looking forward to it.
It's interesting to see that they're outside the WWE for once a match. Oh my God, you don't like this Omos versus Braun Strowman. I want to.
We haven't even talked about.
I think that it should be like a 7-minute match, and it's just like two men being living crap out of each other. Big monsters being the shit out of each other for 7 minutes.
A little slow and sloppy.
Yeah. That's good.
Pause, as my buddy.
No.
Pause. Yeah, no, absolutely pause on that one. KG has the coffee, Chris. The Queen's English.
But you have the king now. There's no more Queen Elizabeth.
That's funny.
He looks like a pimp.
Well, come on now. Hold on. Nobody. Never mind. Anyway, Dominic is trying so hard to be like his daddy. I wonder who that could be. I mean, I think he's playing it up perfect, Jamal. I do. I give the kid some credit. Ever since he met Rhea.
Does this mean Corbin's coming? JBL's coming out. Doesn't he come out with Corbin?
Yeah. So we are probably going to get Corbin. Well, not probably. We are.
But every week his ring gear looks just wonderful.
Well, I mean, people did say that it improved a little bit last week going to a tank top.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I mean, but that first, it honestly looked like he borrowed Theory's suit.
He did. It looked like he got stuck in the airport, had nothing to wear because they lost his suitcase, and he was like, "Help!" And then Theory's ring gear fit.
Right.
Where is Emma to help? Well, she could help them because they have the Judgment Day has Rhea, so they need a girl factor.
Side note, Kevin Patrick still sucks.
What?
Side note, Kevin Patrick still sucks on an out.
Oh my God, he's so sleepy. Didn't you? Yeah, his wife must be just depressed.
Oh wow! She went there, folks. She did it.
I never said I was nice like that.
No, I'm actually excited. Now, fans, let me know in the chat. Are you looking forward to Crown Jewel this weekend?
I am.
You are? I am too. I will say I am looking for. I'm not usually looking forward to some of the trips overseas just because generally it doesn't amount to much. And they've had good cards before where you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. But nothing changes. It's just like, get it over with. So let's hope that Triple H has learned and maybe we get some surprises. It makes people want to tune into the next one.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes they just put it all together just to sell them Saudi Arabia match. Here, we're going to have like, how many do you have to have a year there? How many matches? Two, right?
Two. Now, are you surprised that they announced Bray Wyatt? Like, my theory was that they're going to push him towards Survivor Series, which
you said next week.
Change.
Yeah, you was going to be there, and then next week would be like a big
week, right? So maybe he comes out of Saudi Arabia and kind of lets it be known who he wants to go after, or how this gonna, or who Howdy is. Is Howdy going to go after him? Like, let's find out. Let's get some answers. It
should be interesting. Hopefully, we get some answers. Because now everything is just up in the air. It's a mystery. And people just tune in like I'm sorry, but when I watch SmackDown, I'm like, is that a sticker? Does that mean something? Is there a QR code? Do you see a code?
Yeah, I know, pretty much. And every time they're in the back, you're like looking over their shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Yo, hit rewind. Was that supposed to be something?
Right. Mia Yim, another shout. I
heard that.
I like that move. I mean, I'm a fan of Mia Yim, and she did a stint with Impact, and yeah, let's bring her back. Let's go.
I don't have a problem. I actually didn't realize how pretty she actually was so recently.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, let's bring her back because she's pretty. Okay, that's nice.
Fair enough. Damien, that's not going to happen. Your favorite female superstar is what's your name? Who you guys got War Games? John, I'm trying to follow along here. Do you want to know our favorite female superstar? I mean, it depends.
Yeah. I like Alexa sometimes. Can't say it in my house. But she was my favorite for a very long time, especially when she was with Bray.
Well, I mean, I didn't exactly love some of the stuff when she was with Bray, but
you mean when she was bleeding black and then she made him lose the match and then you never saw him again?
Yeah, that kind of shit. Some of the fire stuff was a lot, but no, and I mean, I think Charlotte Flair is the absolute pinnacle of female wrestling or women's wrestling. Phenomenal wrestler, male or female, and I'm a big fan of Charlotte Flair. I mean, but everyone's followed these streams long enough. I love Allie Katch. I mean, Taya Valkyrie. I love Io Sky. I mean, it all depends on but I'm a big fan of a lot of the women's wrestling. I feel like a lot of times it doesn't get a fair shake. I think that's what I was looking forward to with Triple H coming in. Talk about he's a father of 3 daughters. Stephanie's been such a big proponent of the women's movement. So I think you are seeing, better highlighting and better matches for the women now that they're on board. AEW's got some work to do. But I'm a big fan of Jade, Britt. I mean, but I think there's a lot of women in that division underutilized.
Mm-hmm. Well, you mentioned Allie Katch. I love Allie Katch.
Allie's awesome.
I love her.
Yeah, no, Allie's amazing. Yeah, no dice. Yeah, definitely JV.
Because she's always going for the low blow.
Right? She's given the old China treatment.
Mm-hmm.
That deep forearm uppercut. Woo.
Was JBL going to come out, and then Corbin's going to come out.
Yeah, I kind of wish it would have just came out together. Got to the point.
No, they have to go out separate. They have to have their own separate entrances.
Now, there's JBL playing to the hometown crowd, obviously, with his Texas roots. Dominic is trying hard to apparently I'm clicking on some stuff twice. There's a Megazord battle. There you go. Ding. Yeah, it's Godzilla versus Mothra. Honestly,
I said it's going to be like a 7-8 minute match. You beat the crap out of each other, and then let's get it over with. Mid-card, let's go. Let's speed it up.
They're probably going to have a spot where one of them goes into the timekeeper's area through the wall, because they always do. I don't know, some power bombs. That surprised me. I mean,
yeah, no.
I don't know how this is going to turn out, but if I had it my way, Braun Strowman loses because the Hurt Business returns, and
I didn't even think about that.
And maybe even if Bobby's not a part of it, like Lashley MVP puts together another, kind of group around it all. Maybe they put R-Truth in it. We've seen R-Truth lately. What happened? You brought up R-Truth last week, and he's been on 2 shows since.
Well, I didn't bring it up.
Yeah, last week when we were on, we were talking.
We said something about him, and then he came, and then he came, like 5 minutes later. We're like, oh, look, speaking of the devil.
Right, and then he was on NXT.
Yeah, but I don't know. He came out last week, though, during The Miz, right? The Miz was giving a promo. Yeah. And it was like, you want, and then Johnny Wrestling came out.
Another underrated segment. I know a lot of people have been talking about the Uzi segment and Bray, but R-Truth coming out going, you wanted to tell the truth? Well, I'm here. I was like, man.
And that was, didn't The Miz and Johnny Wrestling have beef too?
Yes, they still do, but I don't know we haven't seen Johnny tonight.
No.
By the way, folks, we're just over halfway through the stream. Just take a moment to say Happy Halloween. If you're just tuning in, Happy Halloween. That's Ashley. I'm KJ. We are watching JBL deliver a very long-winded speech. The show has
Here's Corbin. Here's Corbin. Baron Corbin. I want to see what he's wearing.
John, who is your? I just said who it is.
Me.
No, Nick. Nick
my Lanta.
Nick will be back tomorrow. No, he will be back sometime this week. I don't think he's here tomorrow.
He's wearing something that I feel like the Young Bucks would wear. He's wearing a tracksuit. It's very colorful.
There you go. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't know about this setup. Wow.
It's a very colorful jumpsuit. I feel like the Young Bucks would wear that.
Why does he look like LL Cool Corbin?
Yeah, LL Cool. Are you going to get the trademark LL Cool?
All right. Why does he just wear a suit or something? Why does he look like JBL? Why doesn't JBL say to him, why do you look like a couch?
A couch? The couch at your grandma's house?
Yeah, right?
That is a hideous jumpsuit. Ew. No.
He almost looks like that. The fucking tablecloth mom breaks out for every Christmas.
Yeah.
With his sugar daddy JBL. Ouch, JB. I hate Corbin even more.
Yeah.
This has a lot of potential. And
Well,
if it's done right, I really think that JBL, a few years from now, as we watch this guy go, he could legitimately be a champion in this company.
Corbin.
Yes. I think he can get there. But he's had a lot of shit, like a lot of garbage. And that's where I see him like, okay, this JBL thing's a great opportunity. Maybe don't wear the Tiger King's pajamas.
No, don't do that.
Right?
Was that jumpsuit with the gold chains and the fedora? Who the freak are you? What is he joining the mafioso?
I guess.
You got to go to Raw. I gotta go Raw tonight at 9:30 and gotta make deal with the mafioso at 10.
Wait, what?
What?
No, I'm trying to.
Are you twittering again?
No, I was approving JV's comment because some of the comments get stopped depending on the content. So, yeah, okay.
Yes, Johnny. Hold on, my son just walked in. What do you think about this? What do you think about Baron Corbin's outfit?
It's kind of mid.
It's a mid outfit. Oh, thank you.
Do you not like my rating? Would you like me to change it?
No, don't come in here to throw candy at me.
There's so much to joke about.
I mean, I always say I should do a reality show of my own.
Do I look like
Look who's back, John. Thank you.
It's the truth. I muted you.
I see that.
There was a lot of noise coming through the mic.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Sorry.
My son said he's sorry. That's on him.
No, he's excited about the wrestling. I appreciate it. It's Halloween. Lots of shit.
Well, R-Truth came out. He dressed as a cowboy because they're in Texas.
What is he going to say this week?
He wants to wish
Is
Dallas.
little Jimmy going to be on the horse?
I don't know, but he's all dressed for Texas. Got the boots on, got the hat.
I'm waiting him to break out in a line dance.
He likes their Halloween costumes.
He likes, yeah, no kidding, right?
Well, one of them looks like he's wearing a Halloween costume.
I hate Corbin even more. Oh, rough.
A lot of people are not Corbin fans.
Not a bad show, Jamal. Not far off. I guess, yeah, kind of that tycoon-y kind of play on that idea.
Well, he only has one. He only has Baron Corbin. He has Baron. I don't know. I want to listen to what R-Truth says because sometimes he has like these zingers. I love it. Oh. R-Truth beating up Corbin now. Well, didn't R-Truth had a match last week?
Yeah, and he was fighting Grayson Waller as well. Which is out of left field, but I'm all for it. We'll see what happens.
They're bringing R-Truth back, I guess.
Oh, they're fighting. Like, what happened? Did R-Truth just like walk by Gorilla one day and someone go, shit, he's still here?
Yeah, well, he's someone everyone forgot about. The only thing I knew about R-Truth besides it was just the 24/7 championship.
Yeah, that's all it was for so long. All right, so Corbin got the best of that exchange.
Oh, Otis. I love Otis.
Truth down and
out.
So,
look. He's going to come out with Elias. Riddle's going to come out. Matt Riddle's going to come out with Elias now. They're going to have their bongos and guitar band.
Right. Here we go. He looks like an 80s grandma. Yeah, nice show.
He does. He looks like when you with the plastic. Oh my God, my grandma.
Right? I was expecting someone to come out and put plastic over top of him.
Baron Corbin deserves the U.S. title.
Not yet, DeMarcus. Soon. He's got to work towards it, and I mean. You could technically right now, you got a very babyface Seth Rollins. If you can put mini JBL on a heater, it would make a good heel babyface rivalry, I think.
It could be.
You're not sold on Corbin. That's the problem here, right?
A lot of people are not sold on Corbin. I'm just like,
That's just you.
Okay. Bum SC, that's what I was going to call him. Bum ass Corbin.
Right. Corbin should wear an orange jumpsuit. Wow.
Oh. But he's coming out with
what?
They turned what? The old gear of nails. They turned
okay.
They turned him into the Godfather. See, I said he was looking like he was going to do a mafioso hit.
Right. Corbin looks like he raided Mr. T's closet. There we go. We got a lot of theories here on poor Corbin.
Oh, see, Corbin is apparently people don't like what he's wearing. War Games is in my area soon, and your co-host is Ashley KJ. That's me. I'm Ashley. When is Survivor Series?
November.
Is it after Thanksgiving? Is it the weekend of?
Is it Thanksgiving weekend, guys? Fact checkers.
I'm not sure if it's the last weekend or like the weekend of Thanksgiving.
I think it's the last one.
Yeah, so is that the weekend of? I see. I have to look at the calendar.
Right.
Like I'm old. I have to look at the calendar.
Corbin.
So, is it the 26th or the 19th?
26th.
Because the 19th, well, that's a Saturday. The 19th, and then so it'd either be the 20th or the 27th.
26th.
The 20th. It's a Saturday. Love me a Saturday.
Yeah, I love that they're doing all the shows on the Saturday. But yes, so there you go.
And Full Gear is the 19th or the 20th.
What is that?
That's AEW Full Gear.
Yeah, 19th. Saturday.
That's what I do. That's right before Thanksgiving.
Yes. Lots of wrestling coming up. I mean, Impact's got a pay-per-view coming. More GCW. More, more shows heading up in towards December where we get Ring of Honor. We get another NXT.
Finally.
It's going to be a lot of wrestling, and then we hit WrestleMania season. So it's going to be an exciting few months here on the channel. Yes, and for John who asked that, yes.
Oops.
She down.
I did it again.
Earlier, honestly, because the way it fell or whatever, it looked like you fell completely out of your chair. I was like, oh my God. I left her alone for 2 seconds.
I can't do anything. No, that was my fault now. I almost kicked it. I kicked it. Sorry, everyone.
What is this?
Why do they look so scared of Bailey?
Johnny Gargano tell-all interview? What is this? What is this? Is that like, is Gargano's new gimmick going to be like...
He tells the truth or something?
He does like, he's Walter Concrete. Well, Walter Concrete. I screwed that up twice.
Oh, are they having, this is the match with the Riddle? Matt and Riddle.
Yes. All right, folks. I need a prediction in the chat. Let us go. Let us know. I want to see 25 answers in the box. Who do you got? Otis, you got Riddle. Halloween Street.
Oh, he came. What the fridge? He came out with Elias, but what in my is he wearing?
I don't know.
What is Riddle wearing? It looks like he's wrestling in his underwear. He didn't throw candy at me this time. That was my own fault. I'm knocking things over, everyone. I'm sorry. I'll behave more. I'll behave better.
Pardon? Pause.
Someone said, Ashley, did they throw raw candy this time? No, that's my fault. I'm knocking things over. I'm a klutz.
I also got Riddle for the win in his Hercules trunks.
Yes.
I think. I don't know. It's quite distracting.
Wait, I guess he's come. This is his Halloween costume.
There you go. Fan wearing a Hey Randy t-shirt.
Shoosh, please. I like Alpha Academy. I know a lot of people don't like Shoosh.
Oh. Did you listen? I'm on too many vitamins for Riddle to be having insects and shit popping out of them. That was a lot. Pumpkins and spiders.
I feel like I'm on too many vitamins. There's so many things coming out of it.
What is happening? Riddle.
I
got Riddle.
Me too.
He's wearing his 10-ton 10. 10-ton 10.
I don't know what that is.
I'm keeping up.
Otis.
Hey!
Is he a mad scientist?
Oh, that's awesome.
He dressed up. Oh, can't wait to see Otis's outfit then. Oh my God! Are they going as Chippendales? They're gonna go as They're going as Chippendale dancers.
Yeah. Oh, they're doing the Farley Swayze bit. That's what they should do.
Yes.
All right, is that what they're going to give us right now?
I think so, yeah. This is actually really hysterical.
We're getting the Farley Swayze bit. Ah!
Are they going, which one's Farley, which one's
Swayze? Taking off of the robe.
Riddle and Elias are just staring at them in awe. This is hysterical.
This is actually funny. And if anybody gets what they're mimicking right now, if you don't, go look it up. They're copying a Saturday Night Live sketch. Yeah. Go check it out. Farley, Patrick Swayze. This is actually really funny. Yeah, there you go, JV. Hey, what's going on? TWD, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us tonight. Just rolling through. We're coming up on this the end of the second hour of Monday Night Raw. Ashley, how are you feeling about the show? How do you feel about the last hour?
I feel good. I'm actually I was looking forward to this match. I didn't know we were gonna have a Halloweeny match. People dressing up in costumes tonight. Besides R-Truth, who decided to be a cowboy, but I'm interested to see this match now too.
Right. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. I didn't think we were going to get it at the top of the hour. So this will probably bring us into that last hour. So floating bro.
Well, last week I said that the first 2 hours flew by and then 10:30 to 11 dragged.
Yeah, well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
No.
I'll take a nap on stream. Forget it.
You take a nap. Oh my God, me too.
Weird science.
Oh, there
He
was
went the other way.
weird. Yeah, I was saying they were mad scientists,
Oh.
but they didn't.
Mike Clayton picks Otis. Wow. Big Zeke for the win.
I think it's Riddle too.
Wait, how did we get Zeke included in this, Ronnie? Why are you playing with my head?
Ashley asks if there are more candy extra. I don't think we have Peeps.
Right?
It's too early for Peeps. I only have Peeps on Easter.
Yeah, who gives out Peeps at Halloween? Is there like pumpkin Peeps?
There is. They make all Peeps for every holiday now.
That makes sense. You know, why not? Ashley and KJ, do you guys think there's a way for the WWE to repackage Truth to make him more serious so he can lead a stable? No. Could they make him serious? Could he have a bit of a surprise heel turn? Like people talked about Shelton Benjamin and R-Truth being together. I think it's really hard, even if R-Truth was trying to be a heel, to not laugh at him, because just seeing his face at this, like, he's kind of got the Mr. Bean syndrome, where just looking at him, you're like, there you go. He's comical. Like,
yeah, he is.
You can't get around it. So I think it'd be a bit of a stretch. He's definitely not leading a faction. I don't believe anytime soon.
He's just funny. It's just funny to see him. I can't see him being heel.
It's a tough one. I think he could do it. I mean, he's a pro, but I mean, it'd be tough for the fan. He'd have to really go out there and push. And I'm not saying it's possible.
Isn't he one of the older wrestlers on the roster too? Isn't he in his 50s?
He's been there longer than some people have been alive who are currently in the company.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, right? Like, and I mean, talk about loyalty to a company. Like, right? Everyone talks about the Undertaker. Truth, I mean, the Truth wasn't there at all times. He did have a couple stints elsewhere, but usually not of his fault. But he's been very loyal to the WWE.
The 90s, right? To the early 2000s. Now,
right?
He's always there, and he's always making you laugh with his 4-7 belt. That's his belt. I don't care what anyone says. We're just going to call it the R-Truth belt from now on.
Well, it should be. I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, fact checkers. Does Dana Brooks still have that title?
Oh, I asked that last week, right?
Right.
I don't remember what the answer. I don't remember what the answer was.
Right. She did last week.
Where is Dana Brooks?
I don't know. Last I saw, she was yelling at people on Twitter. So
she just disappeared too.
Otis is underrated, big man in WWE. I mean, he's a good mid-card guy. I don't mind Otis. I think that at times weird booking made us like, how the hell did he win the Money in the Bank and da-da-da-da? Like, that's kind of where we got fed up with him. But, I mean, I like this where he is now.
I like him. Right. I don't have a problem with Otis. I always liked Otis.
Right. I agree. If you ever saw George Lopez tan, there you go.
This is comedian.
I have. I'm trying to remember what you're talking about. Maybe send Baron Corbin back to NXT.
No. Oh, there's pumpkin smash. There's candy all over the ring. They just came back this.
Wow.
And Otis is in control of Riddle, but they must have fucked up the ring because there's pumpkins everywhere. There's candy. There's M&Ms all over the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they're having.
I mean, every once in a while, it's kind of a fun match, especially on a special time. Now, just real quick, a lot of people have assumed that Mandy Rhodes is due to be moved up to the main roster.
She was in the main roster, but then she went back down to NXT.
So a lot of people are thinking her time in NXT is done. She's been a champion for a long time. She's going to come up. Her and Toxic Attraction are destined to be on the main roster very soon. I'm hesitant because, I mean, I just got an NXT commercial. It was 97% Mandy Rhodes on that commercial. She is the poster woman of that channel, of that show, not that channel, but that show. I mean, that's interesting dynamic of if you take her out of the commercials, who goes in that spot? Who becomes the face of NXT? I don't know. And I mean,
I don't know. You can't lose her now because I feel like she's one of the only women I know there besides Gigi.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't really know many of the women there, but I know her. That's Darby's ex-wife.
Oh, Riddle's dressed like Zeke. Right over my head, Thomas.
What? Riddle's dressed as Zeke?
Right over my head. I didn't remember what Zeke dressed like. Riddle is dressed like Ezekiel. That's fucking hard.
Oh, yeah, now makes sense.
What is happening right now? Oh, he did the worm. Like out of Tremors. Give you Tremors. Corbin decided to dress like Giovanni Vinci's ghost.
Yes.
There you go.
And
I see what you did there. I completely misread that. Chip and Dale with Otis. It's more like Chip and Dip. I like that. That's funny. Kendo stick. Painted like candy corn, by the way, if you guys are keeping track at home.
There's so much pumpkins and stuff all over the ring.
Was that honestly Ezekiel's trunks, Dale?
Was it?
I don't remember them being that aggressive.
It was only a few months ago.
Gable's Patrick Swayze is killing me right now. Wow, Gable! Elias puts him through a table, Ashley.
Oh, Otis is doing his dance on top of the ropes. His Chip and Dale dance. I have Elias putting a pumpkin on Otis's head.
You could have kind of seen that coming, I think.
What that? Oh, and then that's how. And then Riddle RKO'd him. And Riddle gets the win.
Absolutely.
After he RKO'd Otis with the pumpkin head.
Mm-hmm. There you go. The Wrestling Depot says Mandy completely re-energized her career by going back to NXT. Yeah, absolutely, Ashley. I mean, and like I said, she is now the face of the show. Maybe she doesn't even want to leave that yet. Now, I understand you get to a certain point of success, but my question comes, like right now, we're still talking about Charlotte and Sasha, Naomi, and Bailey just came back. You have all these names, and Emma's now back, and Tegan Nox come back. Maybe she's better off just being there.
Yeah.
They don't need to push her up yet. But who in NXT will take that role of being the poster person for the entire show? Like that entire commercial was
Mandy.
Very specific choice angles on one Mandy Rhodes and occasionally her holding the belt. You know what they're selling, and like I said, who replaces her?
She has had the belt for well over a year now.
Oh wait, is Mandy and Otis still? No. Yeah, Dale, no, Jamal.
That was a good storyline though.
Ava Raine, what about her?
Oh, we're in the back. We're having a promo with your favorite group, Control Alt Delete.
Control Alt Delete. Now they're arguing, or no? She's just mad. Okay.
Well, Dakota Sky looks like she's like, I don't know. She looks. Are they scared of Bailey all of a sudden?
No, they're pissed off. I don't know what's happening.
Is she yelling at them? Or maybe she's reprimanding them.
No. All right. So just saying, keep their cool. I love Sky. I want to see her just go on a singles run. I think she's much better off. She's such a badass, and I mean, she can go in the ring.
The Miz is coming back out.
Why?
The Miz he's having a match. The Miz is having a match tonight. Did we know this?
Yes, they just announced it earlier. Sorry, when we had the previous problem.
Oh.
Awesome. So we're doubling up on the Miz tonight. When Randy returns, I hope he does by hitting Riddle with an RKO. Probably. Yeah. Highly likely, Matt, where we haven't seen him now. I mean, there's lots of talk about Randy's back and you know how it's going to be. Maybe that's another Royal Rumble. We talked about this before, Ashley. Like, this could be one of the biggest Rumbles as far as surprise pops, returns. Like it could be jam packed with holy shit moments.
I hope Randy does return. I heard that he has a lot of back issues. I don't know when he's coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect him till the new year, but again, that's the fun part. It could be any moment where he could just come out and hit an RKO out of nowhere. Maybe it's to save Riddle. I mean, it's a high possibility the next time we see him, he's drilling Riddle. But who knows?
Because he's been doing his move the whole time. Who? Oh, there's a Bray Wyatt commercial.
Okay, quick.
Uncle, is that the question on everyone's mind? Who is Uncle Howie? Oh, is that going to be answered anytime soon?
No, I think we're. Like I said, I think it's next week. We get some more.
So what's going to happen at Crown Jewel? He's there.
Yeah, I'm really curious. That really threw my kind of whole.
I know, because you're like, oh, he's not scheduled for Crown Jewel, and then all of a sudden a commercial comes. He's going to be at Crown Jewel.
Yeah, it's funny, right? But I don't think he's going to do much. I think best case scenario, perhaps he does pick a victim or somehow it ties in, and we get an idea of how at least this feud's going to shape up. But I still think next week, like the week after Jewel, will be a big week for Bray.
Yeah.
And where this is all going.
Usually the Raw and SmackDown after a live event, a premium live event, is usually like top-notch stuff.
Jamal, I kind of agree.
Match was lame.
How did you feel about it?
I felt like it was lame. It wasn't like nothing to write home about. I feel like tonight's very like. I feel like usually when you have like a show right before a pay-per-view, it's got to be like it's like exciting. There's like matches that are you pumped, but I feel like the show is not really doing that. I feel like it's kind of like just they're just putting it on to put it on. Yeah, maybe they realize people are not home tonight. People, partying for Halloween.
Yeah, I mean that is part of it. I mean, on the bit of the asterisks, I believe is people assume that it's going to be a quieter night. People are busy, So yeah, part of it. I mean, they built up Bobby and Brock a bit. That was nice. I did like that portion of the show. Roman cuts a promo on. See, I don't know why we got the Miz or why the Miz had to get Superman punched. It seemed unnecessary.
He wanted to be friends with him because he said he was the only one who knew how Logan Paul acts in the ring or some bullshit like that. Which is entirely true because the two matches that he was in, he was with the Miz.
But I mean, if you're Roman, you do what he did, right? You laugh at him, smack him in the head, and tell him to get out of there. So, I mean, not a bad show so far. Not a bad show so far. Little bit of a quiet second hour, I would say. Yes.
Now we're coming up to the last hour of the show.
Yeah, we're into the third hour now, folks. So
get in there.
I hope you guys
are getting there on a Monday.
On a Monday. We're almost there. We're heading towards home. But folks, I will remind everybody, we are here 7 days a week, most weeks. But we do cover wrestling at a different level. We are here all the time. Myself, Ashley, CJ, Big Nick. Happy Halloween to those gentlemen as well. We will be back all week long. NXT, AEW. We got SmackDown. We got our weekly podcast as well. We will be here for a live Rampage. Mike Tyson in the house. And then Crown Jewel. We will be here at 11 a.m. on Saturday Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a fun morning, fun afternoon, lots to talk about, crazy wrestling. Like, subscribe. Folks, let everybody know we are here doing this. If you know anybody, if you're in a chat, if you're in a group, just spread the word. We greatly appreciate it. That is the kindest thing you could do outside of liking, subscribing, and clicking that little bell. So, yeah, we got just under 1 more hour to go. Coming back out of this commercial break, Ashley. Do you think the women's tag titles could change hands?
Do I think the women's tag tonight? No. I think that I don't think it's going to change. No, because Alexa just came back. I don't think they're just going to make her the champion right away.
Fair.
And are they really like a tag team?
I mean, yeah, they're kind of thrown together. I don't really love them as a tag team. There's no particular connection to them.
Oh, and he's going to fight Mufasa Ali. So the Miz still has his Mufasa.
Mufasa, I love it.
That's what I call him. So I give them names. Well, yes, sometimes I name them. But doesn't the Miz still have beef too with Johnny Wrestling?
Yeah, this is what like it's kind of interesting right now. Where over the last few weeks, and now some people might say it's a little confusing, but I don't think so. It's Miz and Ali tonight. There you go. Remember, because Ali was giving him shit.
Yeah, but then Ali also has beef with Seth Rollins.
Yeah, it's all kind of intertwined. But now we got, yeah. Well, I mean, Seth is a baby face. I mean, right now they're selling Ali as a baby face, so it kind of makes sense. We get Miz versus Ali, but yeah, I thought maybe they were heading towards Miz versus Ali at Crown Jewel.
Yeah, I don't know. The Miz, what did the Miz need a match tonight? He didn't have a match, so we're going to give him one.
Yeah, I still don't quite know why everybody likes this guy as much as they do.
The Miz?
No, Ali. I've never.
Oh, I don't care for him like that.
Yeah, like of all the wrestlers out there right now that aren't really getting a great push, or you want to see more out of. Why? What do people see in Ali that I don't? I don't much care for. It's not like he grabs the microphone and he draws me in, or he's overly compelling. I mean, I don't know if he's great. Like, he's all right in the ring. Yeah. I mean, he can go. Don't get me wrong. I just, nothing special.
Nothing to write home about. But a few months ago, when it was Vince, the Vince's company, he wanted to leave.
Well, yeah, and I don't blame him. I mean, if you want,
and he said no.
Well, I'm sure he was like, man, if I could just get out of here, I can go over there with everybody else.
I could go over there. I feel like sometimes I think like AEW is like when they were leaving WWE and they go to AEW, it felt like summer camp. They were like, oh my God, it's so much fun here. Now everyone's not happy now in AEW. They want to go back.
Right.
Sometimes the grass is not always greener.
Well, and it's funny how things change. Now, something could happen in the WWE where the pendulum swings the other way. Like, it's just funny, ebbs and flows, and that's where you can't get too comfortable. And I mean, I wonder if that's part of what's happened over the last few months in wrestling, where I don't think Tony was expecting what happened. None of us did. Nobody knew. All out of nowhere. Wait, Vince is being investigated. Wait, millions of dollars. Wait, NDAs. Wait, he's gone. What the fuck?
I know, it was a lot, and that was like what? That was all on a Friday,
right? And Tony was kind of cruising along, and all of a sudden the dynamic changed, and all of a sudden wrestlers are like, wait, we might stay here, or hey, we might go back there. All of a sudden he wasn't just like for a while he was just Noah in the Ark, just scooping up wrestlers 2 by 2.
Yep, but now they're like, no, you may want to stay at WWE. Let's ride this out, or people want to go back there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, I mean, yeah, I think that was part of it. It was just such a quick change, right?
It really was. But I just want to say that in the last year, maybe the last 2 years, AEW did make wrestling interesting to watch again, because now it's like more companies, people were, more invested now in wrestling.
Absolutely. Wow. Miz kicked Ali's head right off. Roxanne or Tiffany Stratton to take the belt from Mandy or Nikita. I think Alba Fire will be the next champion, to be honest.
I knew about Nakia Lyons. I knew about her.
No, I think Lyons could 100% be like the poster girl, the commercial. Yeah, I think she could fill that spot in the same way.
So who do you think is going to win?
I honestly think that Alba Fire is due for a championship. Kaylee Ray.
Alba Fire.
Anthony, actually, I was born in France.
Ooh, France. I've never been.
No. What's left to do? Tie everything up. Tag Miz and Theory. Nothing to write home about.
But you are
home.
It is. It's nothing. It's not very interesting tonight. To me, maybe to some people, I don't know. Everyone has their own opinions. That's what's beautiful. See, you could have your own opinion. I have mine. Everyone has theirs.
Well, it's a lot of filler matches, right? Because we're not going to put anybody in a match. Well, I mean, we're going to get that's why we even with Damage Control, we're getting the tag matches. We're going to keep all the people that we want healthy and, good to go for Saudi Arabia. So this is what we're going to get. I mean, like I said, there's parts of the show I have liked. I feel like the last hour has been a bit of a
drag.
Yeah, like I almost need some vitamins to get me through the last hour.
Who is your favorite AEW guy? Oh God, if I'm gonna say what I say, people are gonna hate me. I love Orange Cassidy.
Somewhere out there right now, Nick's heart broke.
I know.
Yeah.
My dog has an Orange Cassidy shirt. He almost wore it today for Halloween.
Pocket. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
That's amazing, but horrible all at the same time.
I know. He's wearing the backpack. He's so lazy. He doesn't even have the belt. It's in a backpack.
That's too funny.
And I did like the Young Bucks and Kenny. I know. Everyone hates them, but I like them.
Me and you are gonna have some issues because I'm really down on the Young Bucks. I was never that big of a fan of them because I think my problem was when you start selling like, oh, you got to see the Young Bucks are the best tag team ever, and then you see them, and you're like, they're good.
They're not great, but I feel like the best tag team though, and they don't even have their own company's belt, is FTR.
That's it. Yeah, I know, and I completely agree with that. And I mean, we're probably not going to get deep into this. We're probably going to talk a lot about this on Wednesday and Thursday this week. But when, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to be addressed with all of this, with the Punk, the CM Punk, the Brawl. There's a lot of questions I have. I see a lot of slanted reporting. I see a lot of biased writing. People that, I mean, used to be reporters that are no longer really reporting more than like giving us Dear Journal entries. It's really sad and it's really disappointing. But I mean, I think a lot of people get stuck with tunnel vision. I think people need to step back. And if you look at the bigger picture, I mean, I think on both sides there's a lot of unanswered questions. So, yeah.
Did Larry actually bite anyone?
No, Larry got kicked in the head with a door, apparently.
I know, but then some stories say that Larry was biting people. He has like 2 teeth. He's not going.
Okay, yeah, but if your dog is sitting on a bench or on the floor,
I do have a small dog like Larry too. I have another dog,
and the owner gets in an altercation, the dog's going to jump into action.
Yes.
And, even if you've ever had a dog, which I know you do, the dog starts getting all amped up, like, who do I kill? Like, like, so, I mean, I understand, but let's not go too far down that road.
That's for Wednesday and Thursday.
So Wednesday and Thursday is going to be a lot of fun.
Someone asked the question, so we had to answer it.
What was the question?
Well, the question was, who is your favorite AEW guys? And we went off the route.
Yeah, we tangent that. I'm Daniel Bryan, but not the way he's been booked.
Did you like him when he first came back?
Yeah, I loved him. Loved him. I was thrilled. Like, to me, I think our mid-year awards, he was like he won the Golden KJ as male wrestler of the first 6 months of the year. And yeah, I'm a huge Daniel Bryan fan, or Bryan Danielson. 2 count for the Miz, by the way. But yeah, no, I mean,
2 counts for
the wrestlers I'm a big fan of aren't doing a great deal. Like, I really love Eddie Kingston. He's not doing much.
Oh, you like him too? I like him too, but I totally forgot about him because he's on freaking Dark.
Yeah, I really like FTR, but they're not doing much. Wardlow, I would love to see Wardlow do more. He's not doing much. Ricky Starks, I love it. Ricky Starks might be my guy. Like, I love Ricky Starks.
My daughter does too. She wants to see him more on TV. Ricky Starks.
Absolutely. No, I mean, yeah, like I think Ricky. So yeah, I mean, I didn't really give you a good answer there, John. It's hard to pick favorites.
It is because it changes all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, you get to a certain point when you're watching everything, you're like, yeah, well.
My favorite, this person's favorite is AEW is Adam Cole when he comes back, and I'm a huge fan of Moxley.
There you go.
I think a lot of people are fans of Moxley though, and Adam Cole, I actually miss him being on TV every week too.
Yeah, I want Adam Cole, like, when he comes back, to be like used really well. Like, I mean, I would love to see more of that NXT Adam Cole.
Oh, I forgot about this Loomis thing.
Oh yeah, the kidnapper's back, who still does not work for the WWE, by the way, folks.
No, I totally forgot about this.
So everyone's just upset with everybody, which I kind of like.
Yeah. Oh, that's how Miz lost.
Look up over the table.
And now Miz is gonna lose the match because of Loomis.
Oh, whoa! The security just no hop the railing. Did you see that security guard showing off?
I have Ali from the top, and he got the win. Mufasa, yes, I'm gonna call him that. Mufasa
Ali with the win. Dexter, it's Dexter.
Yes, Dexter Loomis is back. I totally forgot about him. I like the same Ashley, Orange Cassidy, and the Elite too. See, I like Orange Cassidy. I know you don't like either one of them.
I don't mind Orange Cassidy. I sold Nick a little on Orange Cassidy in the sense that he's had some really, really good matches. There's things that I wish he would dial back. Like, don't ever go for a pin with both your hands in your pocket.
Oh, yeah, when he does that. Yeah.
It's I get it. It's supposed to be funny, but don't do it. Like, especially if you're fighting for a title. You know what? Have the sense of, yeah, the pocket thing's funny, but when it's go time, I gotta go. I gotta turn it on. So I think he's a hell of a wrestler. I think there's people like Jim Cornette out there that look past his wrestling ability and just focus on the fact that he's a very gimmicky character. But I don't hate him. I just think at times it's too much of the same.
Oh, they're coming up next is the Johnny Wrestling Tell-All interview.
Yeah, this is going to be his new gimmick. Like he works for like fucking E-Talk.
He's going to do his Tell-All interview. Ooh.
Look, he's even got like the ticking.
His Tell-All. I didn't know that it was going to be like so like professional. Excuse me.
Dexter probably blinks, but I haven't seen it yet.
No, me either. I didn't think he blinks. Very serious. That is okay. Great answers. Was it about who the AEW wrestlers were?
What's that?
Was the question about the AEW wrestlers? Okay. But everyone likes I know like a lot of people who like other wrestlers. Like,
yeah,
my son loves MJF. He will run from another room.
Whoa, we got a guy on the channel with a scarf.
Yes, I know.
But no, I mean the same thing. I love MJF. I love what he brings to the table. That's why people think when you see the criticism, we're not mad. Like, we're complaining about what's happening with MJF right now because we're such a big fan of what he is, and it almost feels like Tony's pulling a Vince on this, where everybody likes it, and you're going another direction, and you're ignoring everything to do something someone else thought of. And I don't think this is what MJF should be doing.
No,
even if it's a swerve, it's a stupid fucking swerve.
It is.
That's my opinion.
Don't like it. Not a fan. My sister is FaceTiming me. I'm not answering it though.
Oh, you should. And hey, sis.
They're 2 hours behind us in Montana. It's 8:24 there.
Montana.
Mm-hmm.
How do you go from New York to Montana?
Well, she went there for like convention, for like a food convention, and then she ended up liking it so much. So she when we were moving last year, she's like, "Oh, I want to move to Montana." I was like, "Oh, why?"
Wow.
And she drove there she took my dog. I had a dog, and he was about this big. My dog's about this big, and he's about 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like no teeth. He's like Larry. He has no teeth. He has maybe like 2 teeth left.
Did he get hit by a door as well?
No, but he fell off a bed once.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he fell off a bed. He did, and he had a black eye.
Oh, wait.
Yes, yeah, but that was like a year or two ago. Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
I didn't do it though. In case Don't call PETA, don't call the ASPCA, don't call like animal rights people. It wasn't me. He literally, I guess he was trying to get comfortable in my sister's bed and he fell.
Dun, dun, dun.
It wasn't me. I was downstairs at the time.
Yeah, Miz had a scarf during the real world. I do believe, Larry. That sounds accurate.
The Miz, yeah, but he was. That's why he came up with the character. He told everyone that he wanted to be a wrestler. He was like, I want to be a wrestler for. That was when it was the WWF. He wanted to be a wrestler for the WWF, and he came up with the whole Miz persona.
No, I give the Miz credit. I mean, he had no real business being in the WWE. He hustled and he fought for it. And I mean, I give him credit. His story is pretty good. I mean, at this point now, he's kind of, the Miz and Mrs. And he's kind of, like he feels really, superstar-y.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, superstar-y. Like, I don't know how long or how great Miz does just doing this stuff, right?
Yeah, but doesn't he do movies and stuff too?
Yeah, well, he tries.
Ashley, did you see the last episode of Chucky? Liv Morgan had a moment with him. She did at the end of the episode. They were trying to make like a Chucky talk show.
Oh, that's amazing.
And she was a guest on the Chucky talk show. Oh my God, look. So now we came back and they do WWE Investigates.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is that the guy who... It looks like the guy who does one of those like 48 hours mystery type things.
Right?
They made it. That's what they're making it look like.
So is this going to be like one of Johnny's new shticks? WWE Investigates.
This is the true story of Dexter and The Miz. When are we going to have that match? Is that match ever going to happen?
Yeah, eventually. It's Byron.
But they're making it seem like when they have 60 minutes or 48 hours, one of those shows, that's the same setup.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's going to have this sit down.
Actually, Byron's really good in this role. And I'm digging the tie, buddy. Nice. No, Byron's actually, I like Byron as this opposed to being on commentary.
Like a 60-minute host type thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God, is Johnny talking about Dexter? Because they were buddies in NXT.
Right? I want to see Jungle Boy as AEW World Champion one day.
Nah, he had his chance when didn't he have a match against Kenny Omega when he had the champion? That was like his big match.
Yeah, and I mean the kid's got a bright future. I think it will all depend. I think he's kind of gone cold. But one day
he still has some beef that didn't get squashed with Christian.
We're getting a reenactment. Why? What is this?
This is very interesting.
They're doing stupid reenactments.
They are. It's actually really hilarious because those are the reenactments they do on those type of shows too. Okay. This is very interesting to watch. I'm sorry we're not talking, but this is very interesting to watch.
Yeah.
So is he saying that Dexter?
Wait, what?
He's saying that it's a stage attack.
What?
So they're saying that he fabricated this whole thing, that he's not really getting kidnapped and all this BS.
Yeah, why? To avoid having matches? Wow. Okay, folks. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I don't know. I feel like that's an interesting scenario that he's paying him to kidnap him every week.
A fake stalker.
This is an interesting promo or whatever they're having. This is an interesting. I like that match when they did that match and he was underneath the ring.
Right?
It was all a con. This whole thing, the Dexter and the Miz beef was all a lie, everyone.
What?
So the Miz stopped paying him the monies. It's so creepy when he like cradles him and like pets his hair and he cradles him.
Why are you wrong? What?
It's creepy.
Bad enough you choked me out.
And then he always he does weird stuff when he's sleeping.
Right? All right.
Do you buy it?
Okay, so then the deal broke off, and now Dexter's really mad at him.
That's when he puts him to sleeper hold and pets his hair and I don't know, kisses him on the forehead, some weird shit. But I don't think it's all I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe that Miz was paying him in the beginning to kidnap him.
So it started off as a hoax.
Yes.
And then turned into a real angle anyway. All right.
That's what Johnny Wrestling is saying.
At least they explained it.
Yeah, because every week he was just getting kidnapped for no reason. Why is he doing this?
I hope they keep doing these WWE Investigate segments. I think they could be all right.
They could do one a week. Every Monday, explain.
Or every couple weeks, you just bring it back. If there's something going on, like what happened to Nikki Ash?
Oh, now she's crazy?
Right.
Well, you said you said you wanted to see her go a little nutty.
Right. No, that's exactly what we needed for her anyway.
She needed a character change. I didn't like that whole superhero bullshit. I was not a fan of that.
Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns.
Only 5 days away.
5 days away. We will be here live for.
Well, I do want to see that match, the Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in the steel cage. I actually like both. I've always been a Drew McIntyre fan.
There you go. The OC versus the Judgment Day should be interesting as well. Does OC get reinforcement? Somebody to contain Rhea Ripley, or at least keep her occupied. I'm looking forward to that match as well, actually, a lot. That Drew McIntyre match.
This Braun Strowman almost match. No, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to that. I've always been a Braun Strowman fan.
That should be the second match of the night.
Oh, this is the breaking news. Bray is going to be live at Crown Jewel. Wow. Oh, what does Bray have to say? What is he going to say?
Oh, Bray's going to say something to Crown Jewel?
Yes, what does he have to say?
Let's see. Let's find out. There you go. Another reason. Probably because we won't get him
Friday. Unless it's a recorded segment that he records this week and they just show it and the crowd doesn't see it now.
That's interesting.
Oh, now is the girls match now? The last half hour?
Yeah, we're heading towards the main event. Last woman standing match. That should be a good one. I mean, this would be a decently long card.
Yeah, it wasn't in the beginning shaping up to be a good card, but all of a sudden it took shape, and now it looks like a really interesting. What is it called? A premium live event.
Yes.
Not a pay-per-view. Sorry.
Not a pay-per-view.
Can't use that word.
No.
That's a no word.
No one pays per view anymore. But well, some people do, but that's a different industry.
Yes,
I would take Byron Saxton over Kevin Patrick.
Well, no, he did.
Yes.
It's a good segment. He did good.
I'm actually surprised I'm saying this, but I'd take anybody over Kevin Patrick at this point. I bring back Jim Jones.
Like orange. Yeah. Where's Alexa? I want to see Alexa. Oh, there she is. Alexa Bliss.
To control
Oh my God! No!
you need to connect it first. In the Alexa app, there's a setting.
Oh, it's Alexa. Who the fuck's yelling at you? She's Alexa.
Well, they said it on the TV, and then I said it, and then it started going off.
I say Ciampa is paying Dex. Interesting.
Mm.
But
Well,
nobody's paying Dex anymore.
I haven't seen Ciampa in a few weeks.
Oh, he got hip surgery.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yes, they had that. They filled that in last week. Johnny Wrestling said, "Oh no, he called me."
Mm-hmm. Damian is, he's injured for sure. Omos versus Brawny match needs Dana Brooke. Why does it need Dana Brooke, JV? Where do you fit that in?
Why do you need Dana Brooke? What is she gonna be, like a referee? What is she doing?
Right? How are you gonna pull that one off?
Ciampa had hip surgery. That's why he's out for 9 months. Oof. Yeah. Oof.
It's good. I mean, I don't want to see, like, let me rephrase. The time away will be okay. It's too bad it's 9 months because a couple months would have been better.
Yeah.
I want to see him. I know Ciampa's had some other health issues. So, big shout out to Ciampa, and we'll see him back. It's too bad, but maybe when he does pop back up, it's going to be a holy shit moment. And we'll forget all about the Ciampa that we've had for a while.
Well, wasn't he wearing like matching outfits with the Miz?
Don't remind me.
Sorry. They look like twins.
Right. I think we are. We get a surprise like Sasha and Naomi as a surprise tonight or in Riyadh.
I don't think they would come back yet. I feel like I read somewhere that said maybe in the new year.
I don't think the new year's a bad kind of call, to be honest with you.
Are you eating candy?
An M&M.
Oh, I have M&Ms too. They're all way over there though. I could text a kid, they'll throw it, but I'll be like, "Can I have candy?" And they'll throw it at me.
That's not nice.
That's not. I know it's not nice.
I mean, it's candy. So it's ask Alexa Bliss, Asuka for the win in the new. Well, there you go.
I don't think that they'll win it tonight. I feel like
you don't think so.
No, I would like that. I like that them to win tonight, but I don't think they're going to win tonight.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say they are. I don't know where we're going with this, but you know what?
Give it to Oscar and Alexa.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Maybe this. You know what? My vote is a Bliss turn.
Finally.
Yeah, let's go. Forget it. I'm tired of this shit.
I know, she's just like there, and then she was just gone for another month.
She's just been lost. Like she honestly never really recovered from what happened. Like what happened with Bray. They kind of stuck her. I mean, people, when you start getting Lily winking and shit, we got problems.
Oh no, I love the doll. It was like possessed.
You can't have the doll wink.
Why? It could be like it could be like Chucky's wife.
Oh my God. There you go, right? AJ, remember that one guy that thought was on the Raw that sucked? I can't remember his name. Oh. What? That guy? Oh yeah, that guy.
That one guy.
Omos versus Brownie King Kong. Yeah, exactly. Are you looking forward to that match at all?
No. But he's saying that Dana Brooke is the princess that didn't King Kong save in the building, the Empire State Building.
Oh, okay. There you go. I guess. Why not Alexa?
Well, Alexa be the girl that he saves in the building?
Maybe. I don't know. I think Alex will return heel after Crown Jewel.
Well, didn't Alexa have, she was a tag team with Braun Strowman, too?
Well, yeah, they were kind of buddy for a while.
They're like little and big.
Right? Oh, pardon. Pause. I have been saying Bray probably will pick his first recruit or opponent at Crown Jewel.
So he's going to come pick his opponent? That's what match he comes at us?
I think he could pop up. I mean, it could just be a case where he speaks again and says some more, or maybe this is where maybe we don't find out who Uncle Howdy is. Maybe that's where they introduce, the other uncle. Why can't I remember that every time?
It's not Brody, because I got in trouble because someone told me it wasn't that before.
No, it was. That's
It starts with a P.
It's Well, all control of delete's coming out.
Yeah.
Man, that's the funniest thing. We want Lily new champion tonight. Bo Dallas returns Saturday. Bray's first recruiter opponent. Yeah, could be one and the same. That is true. Wait, yeah,
People
maybe.
want Lily. Where's the doll? I want Lily too. Where's the doll?
No,
Bride
no.
of Chucky is. Wait, Bride of Chucky is Bella?
There you go.
But I actually thought that he was saying that my daughter is the Bride of Chucky.
Oh, wow. How did you know?
I know. I was like, wait, does he know? But today she was Scream and she had a little knife. She had a little knife.
There you go. Shit.
Oh, here, they're going to have the match now.
So we got All Control Delete coming out to the ring, folks. Let us know. What do you think? Who do you got? How's it going to be? What's going to happen?
You think that they're gonna switch hands tonight?
Switch hands.
The belts are gonna switch hands tonight?
Yeah, I'll say something. I'll just be weird. I'll go the other way just because, for the sake of argument.
Why? Bailey's always looks so mad.
It's kind of her gimmick.
Yeah.
Right?
She's mad. Oh, they're such heels. The fans are like, boo. I don't know. I feel like Alexa looks lost.
She's just there, right? Like, I mean, this team is kind of just there.
She looks lost. It makes no sense. Poor girl.
Oh, good shout, DeMarcus.
Damage control by DQ.
I mean, I like the attitude on Kai and Sky, and I have no problem with them being champions.
No, I didn't have either. I felt like who had the belts before them? Raquel and
Team Smiley, Raquel and Aaliyah.
Yeah, but Aaliyah didn't really do much. She was just there.
Thank you. I completely agree.
She really didn't do it. It was Raquel doing all the lifting, and she was just there.
Right?
But I feel like in that whole bracket, going back to that, I feel like the only one was what is it? The one with Gigi in NXT, because they came up, they had a match at SmackDown, but then they got injured.
Yes. Toxic Attraction, no?
Yeah, they came up.
Yes,
they were like the only real tag team.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think Kai and Sky work as a decent tag team right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Alexa Bliss and that. I mean, people still talk about Sasha and Naomi coming back, but I don't know if they'll do anything with those women's titles.
Nope.
Sasha seems to hate when she gets the women's tag titles. So she's not a fan of the women's tag team division. Now, they did say they wanted to build it up. That'd be a great way to do it.
Yeah. Well, didn't they, a few years ago, the women had their own pay-per-view. It was just all the women.
Yep. And it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go, JV. Thank you. I don't know, man. Kevin Patrick's real bad.
I don't know.
Could y'all see Emma and Lacey Evans as a tag team?
Maybe. I like Lacey. I know, like, now she's a heel and everyone's like, they don't like her. But I always liked Lacey. I liked her old gimmick better when she's come out, like, as the Southern Belle.
Alexa turns, damage control for the win.
I would like to see Alexa Bliss turn. I want something to happen to her. She's just not doing much for me right now. And I really like her.
Right? Oh, no, actually, I mean, I'm a big fan of Alexa Bliss. But she, like I said, she's just been she doesn't really have a character. She doesn't really have an attitude. She just kind of comes out, goes through the motions, wins or loses.
And then leaves.
I would love for her to have more personality.
But it's nothing. She really hasn't done much.
No, not in a while. No. On the other hand, I think Io Sky is just on point. Everything she does, she works amazing as a heel.
Oh, there's so much pink hair in the ring right now.
There really is.
There's so much pink hair.
Really is. Oh, look. Yo. Did everyone else see what I just saw?
What?
Was that Alexa kind of teasing everybody a little bit? I know she mixed it up, but she pretty much had Kai in the Sister Abigail position.
Oh, yes.
Held it for a second and then turned it into that throw her on the back of her head choke slam move.
She used to do the super. I love the Sister Abigail.
Right?
I wasn't paying that much attention to it, so that was my bad. I could always go back and watch it. That's the beauty of when you record something.
Yeah.
And everything shows up on the internet the next day.
Right. I like John's shout on this one about Nikki joining Damage Control. That is interesting. I like it.
But she keeps beating the crap out of everyone.
Well, that's perfect, though. If you could get her into Damage Control and she turns into kind of like, Bailey's little pit bull, I think it works.
Well, because no one could.
God, comparing Nikki Cross to a pit bull. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, no, but she comes out. She's just like beating everyone up. She's like a little pit bull.
She is. I think it works perfectly.
But that was interesting last week that she came back, and then she just beat up everyone. Like everyone thought that she helped Bailey win, but she didn't. She just beat the crap out of her too.
I want a best out of 7 series between Asuka and Io. Let's go. Book it.
Did they have matches before, those two?
I believe so, yes. Wow.
Bianca,
yeah.
Bianca and Bailey are intensely watching this match.
Oh. Bulldog. I say keep her away, John. Keep her away.
You want Bailey? I mean, you want Bianca away? Oh my God, Alexa away from Bray.
I think so.
Join him.
I don't have an answer for that.
You want?
I don't have an answer for that.
Thank you, machine. No, so you didn't like them together,
right? No, I do. I don't mind. I think I just worry about revisiting, going down the same path. But then in the same breath, I don't know how I feel about, people thinking Liv is somehow tied to this because of
now her character changed. So she's like more like she fights more evil. She got chairs in the ring because they thought she was too cutesy. Now they're trying to not make her cutesy anymore.
Right, Nikki's shift to join. Yeah, right. Oh,
or crazy Nikki joins Judgment Day.
Weird qualifiers. One or the completely other. No middle ground. Asuka and Io Sky would be awesome tag team.
Probably.
I want to see them fight. Let's go.
You want to see them fight? Yeah, that would probably be a good match too.
Absolutely.
They probably did have a match, but
I think Bailey win at Crown Jewel because of the help from Sasha, her real life best friend, and Bianca. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. My only fear about that actually is we've done that whole like me and her love each other thing.
I don't think she's coming back at Crown Jewel either.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so, and I don't think Bianca's gonna lose the belt anytime soon.
I do. I think she's overdue.
Stop it.
Yeah, I think her jiffy is popped. I think I'm good with that.
She had her time. Well, let's give it to someone else.
I don't love her as champ right now, and I know we got a lot of things coming up. As far as we got more pay-per-views, we got more rumors as far as who could be entering the division. I honestly think now is the time to go another direction for a little while. I think Belair is a good one where she could step away for a little bit, kind of take a couple months, take a breath. You've been wrestling a lot. You're great. Just let the fans kind of forget about you for a little bit.
Take a break. We go relax.
Oh,
No, why it's 6. We don't know.
Crazy Nikki, I think. What do you think, Ashley? Crazy Nikki to the Wyatt 6?
Maybe, or a lot of people still think that Liv could be like the witch or something.
Yes, people have mentioned that
Because
as well.
the time when she had a backstage fight, there was like that the witch person, and it was like
Well, and I mean, in the last couple times it was backstage segments, the moth, right? The sticker of the moth is back there. So people are trying to connect those dots again. Is it just trying to mislead us? I don't know. We won't know yet.
It's all part of the game.
And how you play it.
Oh, I love Triple H.
Right?
I'm surprised everyone doesn't have to have a Motorhead theme song. WWE sponsored by Motorhead.
Right? Wasn't Regal who teamed the Bar? Yes, Larry, I do believe that's correct. He made them have the 7-match series, and then they kind of became a team, right? So, yes, I do believe you're accurate.
Regal. I like William Regal. Now he has his weird beef with MJF.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with this whole Regal thing. I hope there's some type of swerve involved, but I don't know how they're going to pull it off and not make me pissed off anymore. We'll wait and see. But
not make you pissed off anymore?
Well, I'm just frustrated with the whole situation because I don't like MJF playing babyface, and then if he switches.
Dumb.
Go ahead.
I said that was a dumb move.
Yeah, leave it alone.
I guess the crowd was dying. We had to up the crowd. Everyone's trying to get the crowd back alive.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy was so like in such a pocket. Why wouldn't you just leave him alone? It's so frustrating when you, like I said, as fans, we invest in the character, we invest in the person, and then you just switch him up. Why?
I don't know. They're like, oh, maybe you need a character change. No, he did not need a character change. I liked this asshole MJF. I like when he was like mega heel. Loved it. Why do you change that?
Yeah, I mean, if it's working, use it.
I don't know how I feel about this match. I don't know who's gonna win this match tonight between these girls. These girls. Don't know. I do want Alexa and Asuka to win, but I don't know. Asuka.
I
really thought you pronounced her name like Oscar, just so everyone knows. I really thought that's how you pronounced it for a long time.
Right?
Sorry.
Oh, near fall. Folks, if you haven't made a prediction yet, get it in. Let us know.
Alexa's coming in again. Alexa does this crazy like fighting thing. What the heck? She's fighting like crazy. Alexa, stop.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna unplug it again because apparently, I just want you to know there's a ghost mode on it, and you could search your house for ghosts.
Oh, good.
I didn't know that, but someone's like,
right after this.
No, I'm not doing that.
Right. Yeah, for those at home who can't really tell what was going on, this particular match keeps setting off the Alexa.
Sorry. Don't say it. It's gonna go right there.
Oh, big drop kick.
Oh. Alexa, yeah, the 2 count.
DC win.
1, 2.
Oh, stop.
Was she counting?
Yes. Apparently she's about the match.
This is the best shit ever.
It's not. I don't like this. My boyfriend and the kids are always unplugging it because we'll be talking about nothing, and they're like, "Well, Google says."
Another near fall, folks. The women's division needs some more star power, and Sasha Banks would be a great addition back to the women's division because she's a star. Absolutely.
A lot of people miss her. They feel like she was like one of the biggest stars when she came out with her blue hair.
Yeah, and I mean, on top of that, Ashley, I mean, again, I think there's a lot of names out there that are going to really build the depth in this division. I think there's again, Charlotte, Sasha. It's more than just Sasha, Naomi. Like,
Yeah. But
Sasha's a star, but Naomi's a big name veteran. Charlotte's a star. There's a lot of big names coming back.
When they all come back, I don't know. We don't know.
I think they're all going to be sprinkled in.
They're all sprinkled in from like now till what? WrestleMania?
I think so. I think the next
now
little while.
Like April.
Yeah, I think Rumble's going to have a whole lot of, oh my God, holy shit, oh shit.
I love the Royal Rumble. It's one of my favorite pay-per-views.
Yeah. But after like last year where there was like, and again, they had their hurdles with last year's Rumble. I understand. But we had a lot of like just, gimmicky returns that they meant nothing to the match, right? So I think this year we have an opportunity to get a whole bunch of women in this match where you're like, a lot of people could win this.
It could be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Yep. Oscar's going for the Oscar lock. She's going for the Oscar lock. But Bailey, she's tapping out, but Bailey's like, no, look, let me talk to you, referee. I have to distract you.
Oh.
So Bailey and Bianca are going to fight outside the ring now.
Bailey on the apron, yeah.
She was going to do it again. Alexa was setting up for the twist again, but she didn't do it.
Belair, oh shit. Everyone always goes into that corner.
I know, it's that one corner. It's very petty. Okay, it's okay.
Targaryens. I think Sasha Banks wins the 2023 Women's Royal Rumble. She's my pick.
Well, then she automatically gets the belt. Well, it's not a belt, but she has a chance to win the belt at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So we got about 5 minutes left of the night, but yeah, Belair and
the Belair or Bianca match is very exciting outside the ring that they're having going on.
This is better.
Yeah.
She's holding on to that ponytail. They're down.
There's a lot of madness going on right now in this match.
Right. Roman Reigns is a hero for all of us. He made 20 feet statue of my village.
Wow.
Good choice.
I heard in some country too, there's a hotel called the Roman Reigns.
There should be. Let's go. Sasha might come back with hair
wait.
Of the Targaryens. Yes, Larry.
You were right.
Shut up.
Yes, you're right. Alexa and Asuka won.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you were like, just throw it out there, and you won. You were right.
Twisted Bliss, yeah.
Now they're the champions, so now A Bliss has to be on TV every week. I'm not going to say the name. I'm going to just call it A Bliss has to be on the TV every week.
No! What the fuck is happening to Damage Control?
Well, maybe they're going to have like a internal problems because Bailey was like reprimanding them before the match. She's like, you guys better win.
But the thing is, am I confused? But I thought Bailey put Belair through the table, correct?
She did.
So, but then come on now. Like, I don't know if that all lines up for me well.
So, and then Alexa got the win. Then A Bliss got the win. Now that was interesting because these two were they weren't even on TV until last month, and now we gave them belts.
Nice kick in the head. But like alt control delete needs to alt control delete, restart and try again.
What if we start and try again?
Wow.
Would he reset and plug it back in? Well, that was interesting now that they won.
Wrestling fan review. Sturav Gujar, aka Sanga. Really?
That's good.
That's awesome. Big fan.
Well, that was interesting that they won. I didn't see that coming.
And that was it. That's it. That's how that was done. That was the goodbye. That was it. Bailey will win a crown jewel. Now I think it doesn't make sense anymore.
No, because now they won't all have the belts, and now.
I mean, they don't all have to have the belts, but shit, new champions.
That's interesting.
Hey, Damien, we called it, buddy. Come on, bud.
I said you were right. I didn't think they were going to win. They haven't been on TV in a while. And all of a sudden they come back tonight, have a match, and win. I thought it was weird.
Yeah, these guys need a restart. I don't know what. Like, they keep losing.
They're not that good if they keep losing. They can't be champions if you lose all the time.
Yeah, Damien, right away. Now, folks, if you're new here or for everyone else, let us know what your rating out of 10 is. Damien says 9 out of 10.
Wow, he gave a high score tonight.
Well, he's a little biased because of damage control.
Oh, yes. Control Alt Delete.
Yes, an enthusiast of Alt Control Delete. Or Control Alt Delete.
Well, yeah. But whatever. Now they might be having some damage.
Well, they definitely got some damage control to do now because what happens? Like, does Bailey win at Crown Jewel and then they win the titles back? Like, where do we go with this?
I don't know. It's very interesting. And I think I'm giving today maybe a 5.56.
Oh wow. Okay.
There were some segments that were interesting. There's a lot of Miz on TV tonight. I don't know why. Miz was on a lot. He has a show for that where his name is in the title.
I'm guessing he's not booked for Saudi Arabia.
I don't think he is.
Right.
The only way would be if he eventually has his match with Dexter.
Yeah, that's got to be sooner than later, especially now that, like, are we going to get an answer to what the story was like?
Well, how long has their weird relationship been going on? 2 months now? A month?
Yeah, it might be even a little bit longer than that. It feels like it's been going forever.
I know.
Fuck. Yes, he is. Sanga. He's a very hardworking guy. I hope to see him in the main roster. We'd love to see him in the main roster. I mean, they just reunited Sanga with Veer, both looking sharp in their suits. And it's nice. I really think they have a lot of potential, a lot of upside. I like what they're doing with Veer Mahan and Sanga. So let's go. Yeah, absolutely.
What do you give the ratings for tonight?
I'm right there with you. I think I'll give it a 5.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. There's the first hour was all right. Yes. Pretty good. But it's like they front loaded all the cool stuff, right?
1 hour. Yep. And then it was like, oh, we'll just throw some things in for the next 2 hours. Make sure you show the Miz every 5 minutes. Okay, good job.
I think the only thing that stopped it from being a fail for me is the title change. I don't quite get it. And, I mean, I want to be critical of both companies' bookings, for the ones that I don't agree with. It's just weird. You bring damage control back, you make a big deal about them, and they're consistently losing, going under. Then they won the titles. Now they lost them again. I don't know.
I don't like it. It's very strange. Very weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow it and figure it out. I don't know where they're going with this. Dale, 5 out of 10. Wow, DeMarcus Raw was 7.5. Okay.
6 out of 10.
Are you surprised no Logan Paul?
Yeah, well, I guess they're just saving him for Crown Jewel.
Well, yeah, but I'm shocked that he didn't even have like a back, like like a pre-tape interview, like or something.
They mentioned his name when Roman Reigns came out, but you know what? I thought he came out during that promo, but no. The Miz again.
Yeah, we got Clayton says 6. DeMarcus says 6. Larry says 7. Whoa, Larry. No, Alexa. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't think she's in the Wyatt 6.
No. Highly unlikely at this point.
Mm.
Rematch for the women's tag belts on Crown Jewel?
Maybe. We'll just add that now.
It could be. 5 out of 10 says John.
So everyone's giving the same score between 5 and 6.
Yeah, I think it's pretty consistent. What is WWE doing with Damage Control losing the women's tag team championship?
I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah.
I don't know why they lost it. They should have won it. They didn't win it the first time. And then they won it. And I don't know. The fuck. I don't know why they just lost it. It makes no sense.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't make any sense why they lost it. But then again, what do I know? I know nothing.
Yeah, it just seemed like such random booking. I kind of felt like it was going to happen.
That tonight was going to be the night that Alexa Bliss and Oscar wins. And we couldn't call it A Bliss because machines will go off in my house.
Right.
Robots. Fucking robots.
Now, Crystal Carrot, being a huge fan of Damage Control, I can see why you would say 2. How many times has Alexa Bliss been women's tag team champions in her career?
I don't know who she. I have no idea. Who Who else was she tag team champions with?
I feel like she might have been tag team champions with. Was she tag champs with Piper at one point?
I don't know. Let's see. Should we can someone else look it up?
John gave a 5 rating, or he answered Damien's question 5. It sounds about 5.
Damage Control for Alexa Bliss for the women's tag team champion. Yes, probably. I don't know. Maybe it happened. I don't know. We could book that match this week. I
don't know. Yeah, maybe. They haven't announced it yet, or maybe they save it for next Monday.
Next Monday.
Or maybe they don't. Maybe we've already seen it a couple times.
I know. I think there's surprises next week on SmackDown and next week on usually the SmackDown and Raw after a live event is usually when people come back and there's surprises usually. But then again, I don't know.
I'm really looking forward to, like, we know this SmackDown, we won't get much in the way of a surprise. But next week, I'm really looking forward to next week. And we'll be here live covering it all. I think Monday is going to bring a lot coming out of Crown Jewel. And remember, we got to kind of lock and load, and it's a quick turnaround to Survivor Series now. So, yeah, I really think the next week of wrestling is going to be outstanding.
It's only a few weeks in between. What, 2-3 weeks in between?
Yeah. Like, literally, instead of that, like 4 weeks is good. But, I mean, again, we're just coming back. You're 2 pay-per-views in the same month. We'll see what happens.
A lot. I think that's why they canceled day 1, because then they would have 2 pay-per-views in January.
Yeah, true. Also, I don't know. I mean, part of that argument is how great is it to have, is that really the best day to have an event? Can we put it somewhere else? We'll figure it out. At least they're trying stuff. They're thinking of stuff, and they're trying to angle it, right? So there needs to be a properly named female babyface faction led by Alexa. Ooh.
Maybe.
Named. Maybe.
What are they going to name it? Lily's Angels?
There you go. Lily's Angels. I'll take it. Nikki Cross, Alexa and Nikki. Oh, she did have it with Nikki. Good call. Good shout. Shock Value, Bliss and Cross.
Oh, yes.
Crazy Cross. There we go.
That was with Nikki Cross.
Right. Well, Ashley, I think it's that time.
It is. It's after 11.
It is. Well, folks, like I say always, we are here all week long. We will not stop. We will be back through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What? Yeah, we know.
What?
But Ashley, not a bad night of wrestling. We'll be back this week. We will see you again. And anything particular you're looking forward to coming up
this week?
Yeah.
I want in AEW. I'm interested to see who the Ring of Honor former champion is that's going to fight Chris Jericho. And I'm actually looking forward to Crown Jewel because at first I wasn't, but now it's looking like it's going to be a good event.
Right. I mean, yeah, I think it's grown on me. I think the idea of Crown Jewel has definitely come a long way. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of interest. Will they actually do something different this time? Will we actually get a surprise or two? Maybe a title change or two? Could the Usos lose their belts?
I don't know. That's interesting.
Lots to find out. But folks, we'll be here for every minute. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful Monday night. Happy Halloween. We will see you again. And until next time, we will see you on the flip side, folks. Bye for now.